Are you ready, Rick? We welcome you to Brevard, North Carolina. It is senior day here on the campus of Brevard College. It's Brevard and North Carolina Wesleyan. Ryan Wilkes joined alongside Rick Green for a stakes-heavy matchup. Whoever wins this one is the winner of the state or the Spirit of the Old North Trophy. Rick, what did Coach Kyatt tell us about that yesterday?
He was saying that this is, a lot of kids don't realize how important that is to the program and to what it means something to the kids too, and the boys, men, and so we're going to be zoning in on this. They've got a lot to handle here, but I think that it's a good game setup.
Yeah, we'll have a lot of fun today. Glad you guys could join us as always. This stream is live on YouTube, just like all of our home athletic events at our stream live. You can catch them free, live for your enjoyment in the world of streaming services and subscriptions. We're glad we can bring it to you free of charge. Here in a moment, we're going to have Ray Gill come over here and do our senior day presentations as those guys getting down there ready at the field to introduce our senior class, both for football and for cheerleading. So looking forward to you at home getting to experience that. If you're not here already, we're glad that you can catch it here live on the stream. We'll run the camera for you once we get ready to go with that, as we will now hand it over to Ray Gill to do our senior day presentations.
See anybody out there? Y'all see any alumni out there that I need to announce or no? Fans, at this time, turn your attention to the field for today's Senior Day ceremony. Also joining us today are Brevard College football alumni positioned at the tunnel to help congratulate our seniors. At midfield to honor our seniors is head coach Bill Kyatt, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Dean of Faculty Jennifer Frick Rupert, and Senior Director of Public Relations Phil D. McMullen. Today we'll be honoring 14 Brevard College football seniors. First, a senior defensive lineman from Lawrenceville, Georgia, number 0, Obadiah Grimes. Obadiah is being escorted today by his brother Eli Grimes. Obadiah will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Next, a senior wide receiver from Greensboro, North Carolina, number 1, Adam Douglas. Adam is being escorted today by his parents, Michael and Susan. Adam will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degree in physical education with a minor in business and organizational leadership. Next, a linebacker from Yadkinville, North Carolina, number 2, Bailey Ramey. Bailey is being escorted by his parents, Ted and Heidi, and his girlfriend, Avery. Bailey will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degree in business and organizational leadership and communications. Next, a senior wide receiver from Bynum, North Carolina, number 3, Jack Spots. Jack is being escorted by his parents, Ian and Barkley, and his brother, Liam. Jack will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degree in exercise science and a minor in education. Next, a senior quarterback from Simpsonville, South Carolina, number 4, Ethan Beamish. Ethan is being escorted by his parents, Bill and Trish. Ethan will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degree in physical education. Next, a senior defensive back from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 5, Jalen Brown. Jalen is being escorted by his parents, Jamel and Sheree, and his brother, Brennan. Jalen will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Next, a senior wide receiver from Charlotte, North Carolina, number 6, Reggie Taylor II. Reggie is being escorted by his parents, Reggie Taylor Sr. and Christina, and his grandmother, Brenda. Reggie will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degree in exercise science. Next, a senior defensive back from Roxborough, North Carolina, number 6, Quintrell Bowman. Quintrell is being escorted by his parents, Quint and Carla. Quintrell will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degree in exercise science and a minor in coaching. Next, a senior defensive back from New Albany, Mississippi, number 9, Jaden Deaton. Jaden is being escorted by his Uncle James and his Aunt Dominique. Jaden will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degrees in psychology and business and organizational leadership. Next, a senior linebacker from Newborn, Georgia, number 13, Mason Tanner. Mason is being escorted by his parents, Rick and Lori. Mason will graduate from Brevard College with his bachelor's degree in criminal justice. Next, a senior running back from Ocala, Florida, number 22, Darius Billingsley. Darius is being escorted by his father, Daryl, and his girlfriend, Aspen. Darius will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degree in exercise science. Next, a senior long snapper from Chesapeake, Virginia, number 25, Braden Perez. Braden is being escorted by his parents, Craig and Shelby. Braden will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degree in business and organizational leadership and a minor in coaching. Next, a senior linebacker from Orangeburg, South Carolina, number 41, Seth Robinson. Seth is being escorted by his parents, Jared and Allison. Seth will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degrees, double majoring in exercise science and health science. Next, a senior offensive lineman from Hendersonville, North Carolina, number 77, Brody Lindsay. Brody is being escorted by his parents, Brian and Kim, his sister Macy, and his aunt Monica. Also joining Brody is one of his former high school coaches, Coach John Lively. Coach Lively has taught Brody not just football, but life lessons that go beyond the scoreboard. Brody will graduate from Brevard College with a bachelor's degrees in business and organizational leadership and communication. Fans, please give it up for the 2025 Brevard College Senior Class. Number 0, Obadiah Grimes. Number 1, Adam Douglas. Number 2, Bailey Ramey. Number 3, Jack Spots. Number 4, Ethan Beamish. Number 5, Jalen Brown. Number 6, Reggie Taylor II. Number 6, Quintrell Bowman. Number 9, Jaden Deaton. Number 13, Mason Tanner. Number 22, Darius Billingsley. Number 25, Braden Perez. Number 41, Seth Robinson. And number 77, Brody Lindsay. Fans, let's give them a big round of applause. Fans, at this time, please turn your attention to the field for the Brevard College Cheerleading Senior Day Ceremony. At midfield to honor our seniors is head coach Chandler Ryan, Vice President of Academic Affairs and Dean of Faculty Jennifer Frick Rupert, and Senior Director of Public Relations Phil DeMontmollin. Today we'll be honoring 4 Brevard College cheerleading seniors. First, a senior from Brevard, North Carolina, Christine Freeman. Christine is being escorted by grandmother Debbie, her father Larry, and her husband Drew. Christine will graduate from Brevard College this December with a bachelor's degree in integrated studies. Following graduation, Christine plans to attend graduate school to obtain her master's of education. Christine is the vice president of the Student Athlete Advisory Committee at Brevard College and was selected to the Dean's List. Her favorite memory at BC was being able to compete at UCA College Nationals at Disney. Fans, please give it up for Christine Freeman. Next, a senior from Twin Falls, Idaho, Callista Henry. Callista is being escorted by her parents, Jacob and Felicia, her stepmom, Rihanna, and her little brothers, Cash and Everett. Callista will graduate from Brevard College in the spring with a bachelor's degree in elementary education and her teacher's licensure. Following graduation, Callista plans to teach in Henderson County schools and obtain her master's in special education and teaching. Callista is involved with the Education Club at BC, is in Phi Lambda, Theta Honor Society, and has made honor roll all 4 years and Dean's List. Her favorite BC memory was competing at Nationals in Disney World and meeting her coaches, Coach Laurie and Coach Chandler. Fans, please give it up for Callista Henry. Next, a senior from Salisbury, North Carolina, Tiffin Jacobs. Tiffin is being escorted by her mother, Nena. Tiffin will graduate from BC in December with a bachelor's degree in business and organizational leadership. Following graduation, Tiffin plans to obtain her master's in business administration with a business analytic concentration and work in healthcare administration. Her goal is to combine her strong leadership skills with a passion for improving patient care and health systems. Tiffin is a member of the BC Student Athlete Advisory Committee and is a part of the honors program at BC. Her favorite BC memory was going to UCA Nationals at Disney for the first time and program history. Fans, give it up for Tiffin Jacobs. Next, a senior from Greenville, South Carolina, Abby Waldrop. Abby is being escorted by her parents, Ben and Amy, her stepdad, Alan, her stepmom, Lindsay, and her brother, Ian. Abby will graduate from BC in December with a bachelor's degree in wilderness leadership and experiential education. Following graduation, Abby plans to stay in Brevard and work at Earthshine Lodge as an outdoor educator. Abby is involved as a representative for the Hidden Opponent, is a Willie work study, and is involved with Campus Worship Night. Abby has qualified for Dean's List every semester, and her favorite BC memory was forming amazing relationships with teammates and coaches, still being able to tumble and learn new skills, and being able to compete at UCA Nationals last January. Fans, please get up for Abby Waldrop. Ladies and gentlemen, one more round of applause for the 2025 Brevard College cheerleading senior class.
So I think. All right, Rick, we just had all our seniors introduced. Congratulations to them on a great 4 years here at Brevard College, and some that spent just a couple years here. I want to congratulate them for a lot of wins. Coach Kai had talked about his senior class. We'll send it to him. We talked to him before today's game. We'll hear from him and then come back after a couple breaks. Here with head coach of the Tornadoes, Bill Kite, ahead of today's regular season finale against North Carolina Wesleyan. Coach, we were just talking about it. Got something else on the line today, too. Talk a little bit about that.
Well, today is the battle for the spirit of the Old North. So what that entails is there are 4 teams in the USA South that are from the state of North Carolina: Greensboro, Methodist, NC Wesleyan, and Brevard. And when we were playing one another, somebody in there has to be the best of the 4. So we've actually started it this year, so this will be the inaugural season for this. There'll be a trophy, a banner, and then whatever else comes with that award. And then you can also say that I guess theoretically you would have bragging rights for the state that you are the best team in the USA South from North Carolina.
So looking at this North Carolina Wesleyan team, we talked about them wanting to limit possessions. They're going to run the ball a lot, and they're going to keep that clock moving. What are the keys offensively to not waste those possessions that you do get?
Well, the first thing we need to do is minimize our errors. So I don't want to have any unforced errors. So if something goes wrong for us offensively, I want it to be a great play made by NC Wesleyan's defense, a nice one-on-one play, but not something where we did something that even against air we would have made an error and things would have gone wrong.
So a handful of seniors being recognized today, and you mentioned yesterday a lot of wins in this group. What has this group meant to this program, not only now but for the future of Brevard football?
Well, they've done a lot to show by example how to be successful, and that's really important to me because these guys, when you just hear someone talk about it, and nothing ever really comes to fruition, it doesn't help you all grow as a program. But they've done a fantastic job of showing the way for these guys, and then that will help continue that on in years to come.
So this is it for 2025, the finale of the season here at home. As a whole, we talked about the offense, but as a whole, what do you want to see from your group today to get this big win?
The main thing I want to see for the first time this year is a complete game in all three phases. That means offense, defense, and special teams, and do that for the full 60 minutes or beyond if necessary.
All right, Coach, good luck today.
All right, thanks, Ryan.
That's head coach of the Tornadoes, Bill Kite. I'm Ryan Wilkes. We'll be right back here on the
Bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy.
Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits. It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today.
Earthling Coffee, we're not just brewing drinks, we're crafting experiences that are truly out of this world. From our amazing lattes, made with our exclusive Event Horizon espresso, roasted right here in the Pisgah Forest, to our custom energy drinks, powered by plants and coffee beans, without the crazy chemicals the big guys use. Earthling Coffee isn't just another stop, it's your launchpad for adventure, community, and flavour beyond the stars. Earthling Coffee. So what can we get crafting for you today?
We welcome you back to Ives Lamel Family Field here in Brevard, North Carolina, as we're just about 6 minutes from kick. Ryan Wilkes alongside Rick Green. You just heard from head coach Bill Kite, and a little bit of a condensed pregame show. We wanted to make sure all our seniors were recognized both on the football team and the cheer team. Again, 14 recognized for football and another 4 for cheer. So congratulations to all those seniors on a great college career, and looking forward to what they can do in the real world, taking their skills learned here at Brevard College, and looking forward to that. Rick, we're getting ready for some football. What are you hoping to see today here in the season finale?
Well, I think we're going to see a very interesting game. We were in talking to the coach. He has played these guys and the same coach every year for the past 4 years, and he pretty much has an idea of what they run, but they don't know what we run. So we're going to be watching early on how they react, and I say they, the folks at Wesleyan, and we will see how the team reacts. But I think there's going to be a lot of excitement today. You got a lot of guys who are out for their last game at Brevard College, and they want to make an impression going away. And these seniors certainly have a lot to be proud of.
Well, we know what to expect from Brevard as the captain's trotting out to midfield and we get ready for the national anthem, but it'll be interesting to see what we see from Southern Wesleyan. 2 quarterbacks that have seen a good amount of time this year, Braylon Knapp and Javier Rice, 2 guys that have competed this year for North Carolina Wesleyan. Rice has been had the lion's share of the snaps, but on the 2 deep, Knapp is listed as a starter, the freshman out of North Carolina. He is listed as a starter, but I can assume we'll see some Javier Rice today as well. I know we usually do some starting lineups, but again, our show has been a little bit condensed today, so we're going to skip over that and just get ready for some football. That's all you need to know. We got football out here at Isabel Family Field, and looking forward to it as the coin toss is being done while the national anthem coming up. And we'll take one more break and be right back for kickoff.
Over 125 years, Comporium hasn't had customers. We've had neighbors, friends, and a community we're proud to serve. Because for us, it's personal. We live, work, and raise our families right alongside you. So yes, we deliver lightning-fast speeds and reliable service. But more than that, we deliver commitment. Comporium, making connections that make a difference.
Earthling Coffee, we're not just brewing drinks, we're crafting experiences that are truly out of this world. From our amazing lattes, made with our exclusive Event Horizon espresso, roasted right here in the Pisgah Forest, to our custom energy drinks, powered by plants and coffee beans, without the crazy chemicals the big guys use. Earthling Coffee isn't just another stop, it's your launchpad for adventure, community, and flavour beyond the stars. Earthling Coffee. So what can we get crafting for you today?
Bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy.
Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits. It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today.
Back here at Isabel Family Field, we are just about ready for kickoff. If I got the signal correct, I think Brevard deferred to the second half. We'll see if that's the case when the kickoff and special teams units come out on the field. A lot of energy here today, Rick. A lot of fans in attendance for the Senior Day matchup. Brevard back in the classic blue jerseys with the silver lids. North Carolina Wesleyan, the gold lids. White jerseys with blue shoulder pads. And we're just about ready to go, Rick. Last time we're going to be on the air doing football, at least this year. And it's been a ton of fun.
It has been a ton of fun. And to be honest with you, I think that the coolest thing is there's a lot of people here today in the stands to watch the game. Tells you that there's a lot of excitement for college football here in Brevard and at the college itself. But, yeah, I'm excited. This is going to be an interesting game. Yeah, they're both playing for something. It's not just for, pride. It's for a piece of metal.
Yeah, and it's the inaugural celebration of the Spirit of the Old North trophy. And these two teams, I don't think Wesleyan's in the running, but they can make things difficult with Greensboro playing today as well. Brevard looking with a win today to clinch that trophy that has been sitting in the administrative offices today. Looking forward to that as Hayden Vandergriff will do the kicking duties. Michael Panel back to receive the kick, one of the top receivers here for North Carolina Wesleyan. And also Isaiah Jackson back to receive the kick for North Carolina Wesleyan. The kick will go deep in through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So that was Trey Sechrist back to receive. He watched it go over his head. And it will be 1st and 10 for North Carolina Wesleyan from its own 25-yard line.
Great kick.
We've seen some really good kicking here in the past couple weeks, both on the futures and here with the elders this season. And
as I recall, we started off with questions about that.
Yeah, it's certainly
there's no
improved.
questions now.
It's certainly improved throughout the season as Javier Rice will come out as the quarterback.
All right.
To start today's game, he's got Nahir Seagraves in the backfield, who has 900 yards rushing on the season. Certainly a threat. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Rice. On 1st and 10, the game's opening snap goes to Seagraves up the middle. He's got room, but he is corralled. Shortly after that, it looked like Bailey Ramey and Silas Scruggs was in on the tackle. Scruggs, a sophomore out of Granite Falls, North Carolina, and they're on the tackle as well. 2nd and 6 on a 4-yard gain for Seagraves on 1st down. Rice back in the gun, receiver out to the right, 2 to the left on 2nd and medium. Here for Wesleyan on the game's opening drive. Crowd gets loud here on senior day. Really nice crowd in attendance as the handoff goes right back to Seagraves. He rushes left, and he's met by a host of tornadoes. I believe Scruggs and Grimes were there on the stop. And it will be 3rd down. A couple tackles for Silas Scruggs in the early going. And it will be 3rd and 4 for North Carolina Wesleyan. A chance for Brevard to get off the field. We talked to Coach Kite about North Carolina Wesleyan wanting to keep this defense on the field and limit the possessions. We'll see if Brevard can create an early stop with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right of the formation. As he puts a receiver Cartwright in motion. Rice will throw left, fire left, incomplete. Intended for his receiver, Teron Wilson. And it'll be 4th down. Brevard forces a punt on the game's opening drive. And guess who's back to receive this punt, Rick? Jeremiah Lane.
Yes.
Who has 4 special teams touchdowns in 3 weeks.
Yes.
We'll see what he can do here.
He is something to watch.
On the punt from Braxton Green. Might try to keep it away from him here. I think that'd be a wise decision. The snap is high, but he's able to corral. A line drive punt to Lane. He watches it bounce, but he scoops it up on a hop at the 30. Lane across the middle, a sprint right side, and he is met by a host of battling Bishops, and a late flag comes in on the back end of the play as Lane is spilled across the 40. We'll see what the call is here. Came in very late as Lane was being dragged down. Makes me think almost potentially a face mask here because I don't know if anything was happening else on the back end of that play. We'll see what the call is here. Been pretty good predicting penalties.
I was going to
this year.
say, folks, if Ryan saes he thinks this is what the call is, you can listen to him because he's been right more than he's not been.
Can't promise. Can't promise. It might have been a late hold, just seen late by the back judge. We'll see him as the officials still discuss what the penalty is.
All right.
Okay, blocking the back. I was wrong, Rick. I think got a little ahead of myself there. I think the percentage is pretty good on predicting penalties this season, but they'll back it up from the 40 to about the 25. Actually, it's a 10-yard penalty, so we'll go to the 30, I believe.
The announcer's curse.
Certainly. I've run into that situation time and time
rises its head again. All right, we're going to watch the first series here because our meeting with Coach Bill was we're going to see what they do.
Certainly. As Beamish in the backfield, one of the seniors recognized today, joined by Zion Fauntleroy McDaniel. Receiver split out to the right, 2 to the left on 1st and 10. Play action. Beamish looking deep. Will fire across the middle. He has Adam Douglas to the 50-yard line. 1st down, Brevard. Jordan Barnes there on the tackle. And it's a 1st down for Brevard, smack dab at the 50-yard line.
That's going to make Coach Kite feel good. We get that first play, and it's goes for a 1st down. That's something to build on.
So Billingsley will join Beamish in the backfield, one of the other seniors. It's been all seniors so far, with Beamish connecting with Douglas. Trips out to the left. A tight end to the right as Amari Fowler comes in motion. Snap goes to Beamish. It's a pitch to Billingsley, who tries to find space on the right side, cuts back, and will be spilled down after about 3 yards, and it will be 2nd and 7. So Brevard into North Carolina Wesleyan territory as Winston makes the tackle, as well with Jordan Barnes. It will be 2nd down and 7 yards to go from the 47-yard line of North Carolina Wesleyan. Positive gains on the first 2 plays of this drive as the clock spins under 12.5 to play. In the first quarter, ZFM back in the backfield with Beamish. Receiver out to the right and left of the formation. Beamish shakes the snap, drops the throw, looks left, fires left, has Douglas again at the 40-yard line. And he's taken down by Savante McKeithen. Another first down for Brevard, I believe. They'll move the chains, and it will be first down Tornadoes at the Wesleyan 40.
Good job.
That's another Brevard College first down.
Beamish doing what he does best.
First down for the Tornadoes at the Wesleyan 40. That's Ramsor and Taylor the second in the formation for the Tornadoes on first down and 10. Beamish takes the snap, handoff ZFM up the middle, and he's met after a yard or two by Matthias Winston. Actually, that was Billingsley up the middle. Actually, it was ZFM. So ZFM 2 yards on the carry, and it will be 2nd down and 8 yards to go for the Tornadoes.
And they bring Lane in, and he is just a ball of speed and jukes all over the place.
We talked about what the Tornadoes hope to do with him, not only in the special teams game, but offensively, as he comes in motion left to right. 3 receivers to the right for Beamish on 2nd down. Play action, he's looking right. He's going to fire deep towards the back pylon. Lane is there. Did he grab it? Waiting for the signal. Yes, he did.
All right.
Jeremiah Lane on a wheel route. Finds the end zone for 6, and there he is. He's going to find the end zone one way or another.
Touchdown.
Touchdown Tornadoes, 6-0 pending the extra point as Brevard cracks the scoreboard early.
Yes, and that's big.
Hayden Vandergriff will line up for the point after attempt. The snap is back, the kick is up, and the kick is through. 7-0 Tornadoes, as we'll take a look at that connection from Ethan Beamish to Jeremiah Lane. He came in motion left to right. He was thinking back pylon all the way, and he's found in the end zone for 6. Immediate impact from Jeremiah Lane. We talked about what kind of impact he was going to have, and this is showing early from the Tornadoes and their game plan to get Lane involved on 2nd and 7, a 40-yard pitch and catch from Ethan Beamish to Jeremiah Lane.
Yeah, it's something that what we see, and Beamish comes out, as I said, this is his final game, and while I don't want to think he has anything to prove, he seems to be showing up like he does.
Yeah, talking to Coach Kai, he said he was going to let him take some shots today. And you saw one right there that results in 6 points for Brevard, and the Tornadoes execute, get a stop, get a score, and lead 7-0 with 10:41 to go in the first quarter. Panel and Sechrist back to receive this kick from Hayden Vandergriff, who booted it out of the end zone the first time around. Vandergriff puts boot to leather. This time it will stay in play as Sechrist receives. He's across the 15, across the 20, has space to the left side, breaks out of a tackle, and there he goes. He's luckily tripped up near the 35. There was a world of space over there as Carter Rollerson got him by the ankles, but a good return for Sechrist.
Yeah, Sechrist, the sophomore from Mooresville.
So it will be first down and 10, North Carolina Wesleyan from its own 34. As Rice back in the contest, Seagraves with him in the backfield, a receiver to the right, one to the left for Wesleyan on 1st and 10. Rice takes the snap, handoff goes Seagraves up the middle. He's drags
Oh,
bodies.
ball
The
on the
ball
ground.
came out. The ball came out to the Tornadoes. Hop on it. It's still alive, and I believe Marvin Pulley got on top of it. Brevard hops on the fumble. Obadiah Grimes forced it. It bounced around for a moment, but it found the arms of Marvin Pulley, and Brevard will be set up deep in the Wesleyan red zone.
Tornadoes come out on a mission.
Wonderful start. It looked like for a second Wesleyan was going to be able to hop on that football as it bounced around inside the 25-yard line. But it was Marvin Pulley who came out of nowhere to recover it, and it's 1st and 10 Brevard from the Wesleyan 20-yard line. Rayshawn Williams deep in the backfield with Ethan Beamish on 1st and 10. Beamish takes the snap, handoff goes to Rayshawn. He cuts back. He drags a body or two to about the 19-yard line, a gain of 2. Eric Cooper there on the stop. It will be 2nd and 8 for Brevard from the Wesleyan, we'll call it 18-yard line on a 2-yard rush for Williams. As the clock spins, under 10 minutes to go here in this first quarter. Pretty ideal start for Brevard with a touchdown, a stop, and then a turnover. As Beamish lined up in the backfield with Rayshawn Williams, he'll roll out right. He's looking right, sprints up across the middle. He's running left as the Wesleyan defenders try to chase him out of bounds and eventually do. Savante McKeithen gets to him right in front of the first down marker.
Good decision by Beamish there.
Really
to
nice
run.
decision there to run with the football. It'll be 2nd and short from the 14, or 3rd and short, excuse me, for the Tornadoes as Jack Spots checks into the game on 3rd down. 3rd down, 4 yards to go for Brevard, trying to convert on what was a turnover on the fumble by Seagraves, forced by Obadiah Grimes, recovered by the freshman Marvin Pulley. It's Williams in the backfield. He puts Quinn in motion. Play action for Beamish. He's looking left. He'll fire left across the middle. Incomplete, intended for Douglas. And it will be 4th down.
With a strong pass, I'll tell you. It went just off target a little bit, but right in the right place.
Looks like Brevard will bring the field goal unit on here for about a 32, 33-yarder for Hayden Vandergrip to try and extend this to a 2-possession lead. Vandergriff, who already executed the extra point, he has a touchback today. Trying to use his strong leg to Brevard up 10. Snaps back, holds down. The kick is up, and the kick was blocked. It's batted up in the air and recovered by North Carolina Wesleyan.
Yep.
As the battling Bishops come up with a stop. Jarius Scott comes up with a recovery. Didn't see who got a hand on it on the low-driven kick by Hayden Vandergriff. But it stays a 1-possession game as Wesleyan comes up with a big play of its own. And it's still 7-0 Brevard with 8:52 to play in the first quarter.
Yeah, that was tough. That hasn't happened this season, that to my recollection, or has it?
I don't believe it's happened before, at least not here at Izamel Family Field, as Rice joined in the backfield by Seagraves on 1st and 10. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, with a tight end in the formation as well. Rice takes the snap, handoff goes right back to Seagraves, and he is met after a yard or 2 on 1st down. He was dragged down by Pulley and DJ Stevenson. And it's 2nd and 7 after a gain of 3. A heavy dose, and here's Seagraves in the early going. He coughed it up the last time he touched the football, but right there a positive gain on 1st down to make it 2nd and 7. Rice in the gun. Seagraves on his right hip. He puts his receiver in motion. Takes the snap. Fires it left on a screen pass, and he is tripped up immediately. And shoved down was Tyson Resper. And it's a loss on 2nd and 7. Back to the original line of scrimmage. Trey Burton brought him down, as well as DJ Stevenson. And it will be 3rd and 9.
Yeah, we noted in the conversations, these there are strong numbers for the running game, but it looks like they'll run short plays, and all of a sudden they'll bust a long one. So we're hopeful defense can contain them.
Rice empty in the gun with 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right, as he takes the snap, drops the pass, fires across the middle, and it's intercepted. It's picked off by Jaden Deaton. He's across the 50, cutting back to the 45, racing all the way across the field. Keeps it alive to the right side. There goes Deaton as he's following his blockers, and he's dragged down inside the 25-yard line.
Wow. Deaton, he ran 30 yards there, but only got about 6 on the return. But
the pass was airmailed by Rice, and it found the arms of Jaden Deaton. As we'll take a look at that replay, Deaton came all the way across the midfield logo, and it fell right in his arms. He probably ran about the whole length of the field to gain
that was the point.
that yardage on the return, as there was an injury down on the field for the Tornadoes. We'll take a break as they check him out, and we'll tell you who it is when we come back. Brevard football inside the Wesleyan 25-yard line. 1st and 10 when we return. Thank you.
Over 125 years, Comporium hasn't had customers. We've had neighbors, friends, and a community we're proud to serve. Because for us, it's personal. We live, work, and raise our families right alongside you. So yes, we deliver lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, but more than that, we deliver commitment. Comporium, making connections that make a difference.
DJ Stevenson, the injured tornado, but he's greeted by a round of applause as he jogged off on his own power, and Brevard takes away its second turnover from North Carolina Wesleyan. On the interception by Jaden Deaton, he caught it about the 50-yard line, took it all the way back to the Wesleyan 24. And it will be 1st and 10 Tornadoes with 7:23 to go in this first quarter. Zion Fauntleroy McDaniel in the backfield with Beamish. Amari Fowler and Jack Spots to the left, a receiver out to the right. Beamish takes the snap, handoff goes ZFM. He cuts left, and he loses his footing at about the 24-yard line, so no gain. Andrew Brown there on the stop. The leading tackler for this Wesleyan team. It's his 56th of the season. And he trips up Zion Fauntleroy McDaniel, and it's 2nd and 10 from the 24. Under 7 minutes to play here in the first. Great start for Brevard, a touchdown, and it has 2 takeaways on a fumble and an interception. 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left as Beamish puts Lane in motion left to right. It's a little jet touch pass to Lane, who breaks a couple of tackles, and he's inside the 15 to the 14 as Jarius Scott brings him down. And it's 1st down yardage for Jeremiah Lane. He has a touchdown catch, and now he's also getting it done in east to west plays for the Tornadoes.
Oh, yeah, great little play there. Shuffle pass, and it was effective.
Most certainly. It'll be 1st and 10 Tornadoes at the Wesleyan 14. As Beamish prepares to break the huddle, looking to put Brevard up 2 scores. The Tornadoes were deep in Wesleyan territory just moments ago before the blocked field goal, but another quick change on the turnover. The interception thrown by Javier Rice. Pitch will go to ZFM. Looks like he might have been looking to throw. Now he's going to try and take off, and he is stuffed after about a 2-yard gain. We'll call it to the 13-yard line, and it will be 2nd and 8.
Yeah, I saw a little hesitation there. You did. It looked like he was contemplating the pass.
Luke Wazalowski makes his stop on 1st down. It's a short gain of 2 to the 13-yard line. And it will be 2nd and long for Brevard. Beamish under center, ZFM deep with him in the backfield. Receiver out to the left, 1 to the right for Beamish. On 2nd down, handoff goes ZFM. He cuts back. He has space across the 10 inside the 5. And he's drugged down by Solomon Young. And I believe it will be a 1st down or 3rd and very short. The marker says 3, so it will be 3rd down.
That was a great fake by Beamish on that, too. He kept the defense paralyzed with that play.
Under 5 minutes to go now here in the first quarter. Beamish under center, ZFM deep in the backfield with him on 3rd and 1. Beamish takes the snap, ZFM up the middle, and he has 1st down yardage to the 3-yard line.
Yep.
And it will be first and goal, Tornadoes. First and goal, Brevard from the 3 as we approach the end of this first quarter. Brevard has dominated so far, only 7 points on the scoreboard, but looking to get another one here with Beamish under center, ZFM in the backfield with him. Fowler split out to the right. Beamish puts Fowler in motion, tight to the formation. Handoff goes right back. Fauntleroy McDaniel, he sprints up the middle. Does he get in? Yes, he does. Touchdown Tornadoes, a 3-yard rush.
All right.
ZFM just put his head down and got in, and it's 13-0 pending the extra point.
I like the fact they're running the ball that much. He came out throwing, and I think they kind of scared the battling Bishops there.
Vandergriff out for the extra point to make it an even 14 on a hot start for Brevard here on Senior Day. Snap comes back, the hold's down, the kick is up, and the kick is good.
All right.
Let's take a quick look at that 3-yard rush from Fauntleroy McDaniel. Not much to it, just put your head down and get in the end zone. And that's what he does. 14-0 Tornadoes with 3:58 to go in this first quarter. We'll keep it right here as both special teams units back on the field. And the Tornadoes will boot it away. Really nice start for Brevard here as we're just over 2/3 of the way through this first quarter of play. And Brevard opened the game with a 40-yard touchdown pitch and catch between Ethan Beamish and Jeremiah Lane. And then after fumble recovery, didn't get the field goal to go. It was blocked. But then an interception by Jaden Deaton set the Tornadoes up deep in Wesleyan territory, and the Tornadoes come through this time to make it an even 14-0 score. Panel and Sechrist back to receive for North Carolina Wesleyan. I want to thank you all again for joining us. Feel free to leave a comment in the live chat. Let us know how you're doing on this Saturday evening. It's a breezy Saturday afternoon here in North Carolina. As Vandergriff, a high kick that goes back to Sechrist, who will watch it go in the end zone. And Vandergriff's touchback will set up North Carolina Wesleyan 1st and 10 from the 25.
Great kick.
Yeah, another good kick from Vandergriff.
Puts it deep. And that's what we want to see. Keeps it away. And we're now, it's going to be interesting to see if they change, if NCWU, as we say, it changes their offense, if it plans here.
Yeah, the Battling Bishops have tried to get the run going with Seagraves, who came to this game with 133 carries for 900 yards and 10 touchdowns. One of the better backs in the USA South, but he hasn't been able to get it going yet today. As Rice comes out in the gun with Seagraves in the backfield, handoff goes right back to him, left side. He sprints left, and he'll carry a couple defenders for about 7 yards. Now a flag is launched from the back judge.
All right.
It's Ramey and Marvin Pulley dragged him down. If it's any indication from what we saw earlier, this might be a late hold coming in. Let's see what the call is. That flag, I don't think I've ever seen an official launch it like he did. He launched it about 25 yards.
Yeah.
From the 45, it's sitting on the 25-yard line, and the referee's walking backwards, as is North Carolina Wesleyan. It looks like this penalty is going to go in the Battling Bishops. And there's a call holding on Wesleyan, called on number 72, Cameron Crew.
Yep.
And it will be 1st and 20 for Wesleyan. So 7-yard gain on the rush, wiped away by the holding for Crew. It'll still be first down for Wesleyan, but a costly penalty to back him up. Back to about the 16-yard line. Rice in the gun. Seagraves with him on his right hip. 2 receivers split out to the right for Rice on 1st and long. Rice takes the snap. He'll roll right.
Yep.
Breaking out of pressure. Rice spins him across the middle, and he is dragged down the backfield. The Tornadoes get home. Silas Scruggs in on the sack as well as Antonio King.
Yeah, somebody on the Wesleyan side was not blocking for obvious reasons because they really got in there.
Scruggs and King get home, and it keeps on backing Wesleyan up to its 15-yard line. And it's 2nd and 22. Seagraves in the backfield. He'll take the handoff up the middle. Seagraves has space, but he is quickly met and dragged down by a pair of Tornadoes. Bailey Ramey, the first there on the tackle. And it will be 3rd and about, let's call it 14 for Wesleyan from its own 23-yard line. 2.5 to go in this first quarter. Clock continues to move. As Panel and Resper both in the formation, the two top receivers for Wesleyan. Split out to the right for Rice on 3rd and long. He takes the snap, drops to throw. Looking left. He's got time in the pocket, and he's racing left. He'll take off, and he's met after a short gain, and it will be 4th down. Dre Burton pursued, and Silas Scruggs there as well. It will be 4th down, and Wesleyan will punt once again.
Yeah, I kind of thought he'd get a little more yardage than that, but great play by the defense to contain him.
So Scruggs has been active so far. He pursues Wesleyan's quarterback, Javier Rice. And it will be a punt for Braxton Green.
No relation.
With Jeremiah Lane back to receive a high spiraling kick. Lane will field it, and he is quickly tackled. He stays on his feet for a moment, but not able to get back up. And it's going to be Tornado football, 1st and 10, as Javian Knox in on the tackle.
Kind of a knuckleball punt.
Certainly. Lane almost got loose. If he broke out of that tackle, I think he would have had some space down this left sideline.
Yeah.
But he's wrangled down at the 32. One thing the Battling Bishops have done well today is cover Jeremiah Lane on the punt returns. First one was called back for a holding, and that time only a couple-yard gain on a punt that was fielded at about the 30. Beamish emptying the gun, but a tight formation with Lane tight to his left hip. Offset in the backfield. Beamish takes the snap, drops the throw, looks right, fires right. Has Luke Foster, I believe, who gains about 5 or 6. And it'll be 2nd and medium from the 36-yard line. So about a 4 or 5 yard gain on 1st down and a manageable 2nd down for the Tornadoes. As we approach a minute left to play in this first quarter, it's moved pretty briskly with both teams intent of running the football. Beamish lined up under center. Rayshawn Williams deep in the backfield on 2nd and short. Beamish takes the snap, handoff Williams. He races left as a flag comes down pretty much immediately on the snap. It's probably maybe a formation call here as Armand Randolph.
Very possibly. I agree.
Takes him down.
As soon as the ball was snapped, the flag went up.
And it'll be on Brevard. It will move the Tornadoes back here with 48 seconds to play in the first. I haven't got an official call yet, but they're moving the ball backwards. It'll be 2nd and long for Brevard, about 2nd and 10 or 11. So illegal shift called on Messiah Ramsour. And it moves Brevard back to its own 30. So 2nd and 12 for the Tornadoes. Make it the 31. So 2nd and 11 as the official moves it up a yard. Beamish in the gun, running back on his right hip. Reggie Taylor II comes in motion left to right. Beamish takes the snap, will throw, looking for Taylor, and he has him back to where the initial gain was, to about the 37-yard line.
Good job.
And it will be 3rd and 4. The clock stopped at 39.5 seconds to play in the first quarter. Good gain, nice little out route to Taylor II to make it 3rd and manageable. Clock spins under 30 seconds to play. Ball spotted on the 38 for 3rd and 4. Game clock and play clock separated by a second in favor of the game clock. So Brevard doesn't need to take a snap, but it will. As Beamish drops to throw, looking middle, fires middle, has Douglas, who makes a couple moves, and he's taken down at about the 49-yard line.
Yes.
First down, Tornadoes. Matthias Winston there on the stop, as well as Solomon Young, and that's how the first quarter will end. Brevard at its own 49, trying to get back into Wesleyan territory after blanking the Battling Bishops in the first frame. 1 of 4 concluded, and the Tornadoes lead 14-0. We'll take a quick break and be back with the second quarter of action.
Bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy. Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits. It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today.
We flip sides of the field as Brevard has the football, 1st and 10 from the 49-yard line. After a really nice first quarter of play, Rick.
Yes.
Really impressed with how the Tornadoes came out. 2 touchdowns in that first quarter, taking the lead in the second.
Beamish having a good game, but I like these. He's balanced between the run and the pass very well.
Ramsor comes in motion the left of the formation. Beamish takes the snap, handoff. Fontroy McDaniel, who races left. He breaks a tackle, and he's dragged down at the 36 by Solomon Young. Zion Fontroy McDaniel shot out of a cannon.
Yes.
And he takes it to the 37.
He just accelerated, hit the afterburner, and got through the line of tacklers.
And Solomon Young was the only one between ZFM and the end zone, and he drags him down. But it's a first down Brevard on a 13-yard gain. Make it 14 for ZFM on first down and 10. Another first down for the Tornadoes back into Wesleyan territory. As Beamish under center, hands off Fontroy McDaniel, who breaks a tackle, and he races to about the 32, but a flag comes in behind the play.
Yes.
In the area of a hold.
No doubt. Yep.
And it will likely move Brevard back here. We'll wait for the signal. There it is. It's a hold on Brevard. I think the hold was called on Brody Lindsay, if I heard correctly. And it will be 1st and 20 for the Tornadoes.
Yep.
From the 47-yard line. Beamish back under center. Fontroy McDaniel remains in the backfield. Bolton and Messiah Rams sort of the right. We've talked a lot about Coach Kyatt. To Coach Kyatt about Alex Bolton. We'll see if he can get involved today. As Beamish takes the snap under center, play action. He's looking right. He'll fire right to Ramsor, who makes a catch inside the 30. Messiah Ramsor, beautiful ball floated right over the head of Joshua Riles.
In a way, it was kind of a touch pass. He's got it right there.
Great throw to the 29, and it will be 2nd and short for the Tornadoes.
All right.
At Wesleyan's 29. Rayshawn Williams checks in the game in the backfield with Ethan Beamish, Reggie Taylor with the second, and Adam Douglas to the left with Lane to the right. And Josh Quinn, the tight end, to the right of the formation. 2nd and short for the Tornadoes as Beamish takes the shotgun snap. He hands off Rayshawn Williams, who noses forward and keeps his legs moving. He's across the 20, breaks a tackle to the 10, where Savante McKeithen shoves him out of bounds.
He did.
It's a first down for the Tornadoes.
He did not stop.
And there is a
flag down there
at the 28. Might wipe away what was a great run for Rayshawn Williams. We're waiting for the ruling here. Coach Kyatt having a discussion with one of the officials here today. So no play, replay the down. The Tornadoes do not like that at all, and I can't blame them as Rayshawn Williams battled his way to the 10-yard line. But now they'll move it back, and they're going to replay the down. So a little bit puzzling.
Yes.
On that play. Nonetheless, still second and short for Brevard. Still in very favorable territory, leading by 2 scores. And we talked to Coach Kyatt about a complete performance today. So far, it has been that.
So?
With the defense creating 2 turnovers and the offense punching it in twice. Williams in the backfield with Beamish. Here on 2nd and 2. Ramsor and Quinn tied to the formation to the right with Amari Fowler and Adam Douglas split out to the left. Clock spins as we approach 13 minutes to play before halftime. Beamish goes to the line to audible. He motions Ramsor out further right. Douglas does the same out to the left. Play clock under 10. Beamish takes the snap, 2-step drop. Slant to Ramsor. It's dropped, and it's intercepted on the tip by Savante McKeithen.
Yeah.
A rocket of a ball right to the stomach of Ramsor, but it deflects off his chest and it falls in the hands of McKeithen.
Yep.
And now both teams with an interception and a missed opportunity for the Tornadoes. 1st and 10 Wesleyan at its own 20-yard line. Tough break there. Saw it. Both interceptions played out fairly similar. That time it was off the hands of Messiah Ramsor. The first time Sean Cartwright couldn't haul in a pass from Javier Rice. And both of the interceptions off tipped passes. As Rice comes out in the gun. Seagraves with him in the backfield. Whistle stops play. As the play clock will reset to 25 and will be started on the official signal as he asks for it there, and we'll get back to play. 12:54 to play in the second quarter. Handoff goes Seagraves up the middle, and he is a rocket across the 30-yard line before he's dragged down at the 45. He carries Dre Burton to the 45-yard line, make it the 44. And it's a first down run for Seagraves. It was no mystery that Seagraves is a big part of this game plan for Wesleyan. They get him going there with a 25-yard gain.
They've kept him under wraps, but now they need to stop those longer runs. Don't let those happen very often.
Handoff goes right back to Seagraves, and he goes right back up the middle where he gets into Brevard territory before Marvin Pulley drags him down. And with 12:15 to go in the second quarter, it's the first time Wesleyan is into Brevard territory at the 48-yard line. And it will be 2nd and short. A heavy dose of Nahir Seagraves.
Yep.
5'10", 190 junior out of Southern Pines, North Carolina. One receiver to the right and left. Rice takes the snap. It's play action, and he'll just have to get rid of it. That might have been grounding. He was not out of the pocket. It was intended for Panel, and they're pointing to a receiver that was in the area. And I think, luckily for Rice, Panel was within a reasonable area of that ball because I don't think he had any intention of getting him that football. He just wanted to get it away.
Yes.
But he does so, and Panel, according to the officials, was within reasonable distance of that ball.
Well,
it's a pocket collapse, but now they're going to discuss.
They have a discussion going on. Yep.
I thought the intent of Rice was fairly obvious there. He wasn't even looking in the direction of Panel. As now the flag is dropped. It will be intentional grounding. That will back up North Carolina Wesleyan. I think that's the right call, Rick.
I do too.
I think they got it right. He was all turned around. He just launched it out of bounds. Yes, Panel might have been running that way. The pass was not intended for him.
Well, you hit right on it. He wasn't even looking at him.
And it will move Wesleyan way back to its own 37-yard line for 3rd down. That is a drive killer right there.
Right, yep.
But if you're Javier Rice, what else do? You don't want to take the sack. You can't really blame him there. Just an unfortunate occurrence that moves Wesleyan back to the 37-yard line. And it will be 3rd and long. We'll see if our down man realizes this. He's standing still at the 48-yard line with the 3rd down marker. Nobody's told him yet to go back to the 37-yard line.
No.
And you think if you're watching the game, you'd understand you got
And
to
now
go back to where the ball's spotted as the officials still discuss something here.
yeah, the Wesleyan coach is very, very animated right now with the referee.
He's probably saying, you pointed at our guy. He was right there. So now the ball will move up to the 42, I believe. I thought that looked like quite a ways that they were moving that ball back. So they'll readjust the spot to the 43 or 42. Let's call it the 43-yard line. It'll still be 3rd and long.
And there's the down marker moving now.
It's coming on back for 3rd and 12 for North Carolina Wesleyan.
Fans, let's hear it for your defense. It's 3rd down.
3rd down for this Wesleyan offense. Actually, it will be 4th down. It was a loss of down penalty. It was just 2nd down, though, Rick. It should be 3rd down.
Yeah. Well,
now they're bringing the punt team on the field. This is all very confusing. I thought it was 2nd down after Seagrave's run.
Yeah.
And now they're going to have a conversation with the officials. I think this will get sorted out. It should be 3rd down.
Well, didn't he signal delay of game?
He signaled for intentional grounding, as it will be signaled 3rd down. That's the right distinction there. I didn't think I missed a play in between there.
No,
I
but
when
I saw the referee, he didn't seem to indicate the call. His body motion didn't seem to match the call that you and I saw.
So it will be 3rd and 12 as the Wesleyan offense back on the field with Javier Rice and here Seagraves lined up in the backfield. 3 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Wesleyan on 3rd and 12. Panel comes in motion. Rice takes the snap, drops the throw, flips it to Resper, who has space, and he's able to get the first down. But he coughs up the football, and it's recovered by the Tornadoes. 3rd turnover, 3rd takeaway by the Tornadoes as the fumble was forced by Bailey Ramey, recovered by Silas Scruggs. Actually flipped that. Scruggs forced the fumble. Ramey hopped on it, and it's 1st and 10 Brevard at the Wesleyan, or the Brevard 44-yard line.
Oh, that was just an interesting set of events, change of events and everything through this last series.
So another Wesleyan drive that ends in a turnover, 2 fumbles and an interception so far for North Carolina Wesleyan as the clock stopped at 11:37. Fauntleroy McDaniel in the backfield with Beamish on a 1st down, tight formation with 1 receiver out to the left. Beamish takes the snap, handoff goes ZFM. He goes right up the middle, and he drags defenders across the 50 as Brown eventually brings him down.
Good run.
Another good run for Zion, as it will be 2nd and short for Brevard at the 49. Back into Wesleyan territory are the Tornadoes. ZFM remains in the backfield. Beamish under center, 2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left as Fauntleroy McDaniel races middle, and he was tripped up, but I believe he has enough for a 1st down, and that will be the signal to the 46.
It would appear, or is he going to get the mark?
He will get the mark. It'll be 1st down Brevard from the 46-yard line.
Everybody on the sideline was kind of back and forth.
That's Brevard College. 1st down.
Tight formation for the Tornadoes on 1st and 10. Clock under 10.5 to play. For halftime, Beamish takes the snap. Handoff goes right back. Fauntleroy McDaniel goes right back up the middle, and he'll have 7 or 8 on 1st down inside the 40.
Yep.
Another good gain for ZFM, but they'll back him up to the 41. Still a nice run. Actually, that was ZFM. Now Rayshawn Williams into the contest to give ZFM a breather. And it will be 2nd and we'll call it 5 for Brevard from the North Carolina Wesleyan 41-yard line. Beamish hands off Williams. He cuts back to the right, and he is wrangled down by number 35, Dwayne Reed.
Yep.
And it will be 3rd and 5. No gain on that play. Actually, gain of probably about 2, so make it 3rd and 3 to the 39.
Seeing who they bring in now. Oh, I love it.
So 3rd and 3 for the Tornadoes. Clock spins with 9 minutes to go.
Now you're asking why I say I love it. Number 14's in the game. And look at this. Oh, wouldn't it be funny if they stayed with that?
4 receivers to the left for Beamish as he puts Lane in motion left to right. He'll flip it left side. He has Roberson, who cuts back, has first down yardage. And it looked like Solomon Young was trying to jar that ball loose, but Roberson holds on. It's a first down for the Tornadoes inside the 35 to the 33.
I think back to our meeting with Coach, and he talked about he would see what they do to contain certain things. And I get the impression every time they put Lane in the game, they try to adjust and double cover him, and he's got it picked off. He's got him figured out on that. They're going other ways.
Beamish in the shotgun. Williams with him in the backfield on 1st and 10. Ramsor comes in motion. Now flips back to the right side of Beamish. Handoff goes Williams, left side. Williams races left. He has room. He's across the 20. There goes Rayshawn Williams down the sideline to the 10, and he's shoved out of bounds. They're signaling at about the 13 or 14-yard line. Nonetheless, a first down rush for Rayshawn. We'll call it the 13-yard line, first down and 10.
That's another Brevard College first down.
First down, Tornadoes. Beamish back in the gun. Williams remains in the game in the backfield. Tight formation for the Tornadoes on 1st and 10. Handoff goes right back to Rayshawn, right side. He's able to slip out of a tackle, but then he's plowed down by Matthias Winston.
Bounced outside.
And he almost had the space to get back. And
Absolutely.
And find the end zone there, but Winston was there to make the stop, and it will be 2nd down.
Yep.
Brevard looking to push this to a 3-score lead about midway through the 2nd quarter. A really nice start for the Tornadoes. Generated 3 turnovers defensively. And the offense has done what it's needed to do to make this a multi-score advantage in the first half. Williams in the backfield again with Beamish on 2nd down. Handoff goes right back to Williams. Left side, he breaks a tackle, and he's inside the 5. Winston there again on the tackle. It will be 3rd and short for Brevard inside the Wesleyan 5-yard line. We'll call it maybe the 6 here for 3rd and 1. He knows the football right on the 5, so official spot is the 5-yard line. Brevard needs a yard on 3rd down.
Okay. Let's see what we see here.
Williams still in the backfield. Last time we had this situation, ZFM was able to find the end zone.
Yep.
Beamish takes the snap. Handoff goes right back to Williams. He is spun down short of the yard to gain at about the 6-yard line. Winston got back in the backfield as well as Cedric Somm. And I think Brevard will try and go for this. Deep inside Wesleyan territory, inside the 10, ball spotted at the 6.
They've been holding a little magic back. Let's see what happens.
Let's see what happens here on 4th down. From the 6, as Beamish is in the gun. Fontroy McDaniel on his right hip, play clock under 20. 3 receivers split out to the left for Beamish on 4th down. Marie Fowler comes in motion, tight to the formation. Beamish will roll right, he'll fire right, has Fowler. Fowler across the goal line, and he's in. Amari Fowler from 6 yards out.
Good
a little
job.
rub route to get him loose, and he finds the end zone for 6. 20-0 Brevard. Vandergrift will try and tack on the extra point to make it an even 3-score lead.
That was awesome.
That's all you need. Get the ball to your playmaker and let him do the rest. Fowler gets in the end zone. A guy we've seen in spurts this year, and he makes an impact right there with a receiving touchdown. And Vandergrift will try and boot this one through to make it 21-0. The kick is up, and the kick is good.
Good.
Let's take a look at that play between Beamish and Fowler. A little rub route to get him loose on a roll to the right. And Beamish finds him in space, plenty of space to get in. And Brevard leads 21-0 with 5:31 to play before halftime, Rick.
A real strong first half.
We've seen this before, though. You know, Coach Hines said he wanted to see 2 full halves of
Yes.
complete football and not let the foot off the gas. Again, this is for the spirit of the Old North Trophy.
Right. Ryan and I have seen this, and we've talked about it with the coaches. The team comes out on fire, and then all of a sudden they get off the gas, and so we're hoping they stick with this.
Just got to keep it up here in a 3-score game as Vandergrift will kick it away for Brevard with Panel and Sechrist back to receive. Vandergrift will boot this one away for Brevard and get that defense back on the field. That has been hot so far. 3 turnovers generated by the defense, 2 fumbles and an interception. As Vandergrift puts toe to leather, a high kick that will stay in play this time to Sechrist on the right side, who fields at the 6. Sechrist races left side, and he is met rather quickly. And it's a return of about, we'll call it 14 to the 20. Cannon Morrison was there on the tackle. And it will be 1st and 10. North Carolina Wesleyan knows of the football on their own 20-yard line. Rice back at quarterback. It was a promising start to that last drive for Wesleyan, but a grounding penalty. And it looked like Wesleyan was going to have first down yardage on 3rd and long, but a fumble coughed up as Seagraves takes a handoff. He is met quickly in the backfield. Cameron Eubanks was there, as well as Deshaun Haddon.
Good job by the defense to contain that guy.
And it will be 2nd and 11 on a loss of 1 from Seagraves. Back to the 19.
Yeah, that guy, but yes, Seagraves is. And we're seeing him really fight to contain the running game.
2 receivers to the right, 1 to the left for Rice on 2nd and down. Seagraves with him in the backfield. Handoff goes right back to Seagraves. He's left side, and he's taken down by Marvin Pulley. Not much room for Seagraves on 2nd down. And a gain of 2 to the 21. It will be 3rd and long once again for this Wesleyan offense, who has just been thwarted so far in this contest. And it will be a 3rd and 9 yards to go for Rice in this offense. I think a key for Brevard here in this contest has been making the Wesleyan offense rather predictable. You have to assume they're going to throw the ball here.
Yes.
On a 3rd down and 9. As Rice, 2-step drop to throw. He's looking right. He'll fire middle. It's intercepted again. Intercepted by the Tornadoes. There goes DJ Stevenson. He cuts back at the 30, and he's wrangled down to the 22-yard line. That's 4 turnovers for North Carolina Wesleyan here in this first half. An interception that finds the arms of Stevenson, and the Tornadoes take over again deep in Wesleyan territory.
Wow. I can't say anything else. The first thing that comes to mind, wow. 4 turnovers, and the team is capitalizing as well on those turnovers.
2 fumbles, 2 interceptions generated by this defense here in the first half. 1st and 10, another short field for Brevard at the North Carolina Wesleyan 23-yard line. Tight formation for the Tornadoes with 4:02 to go. ZFM in the backfield. As Beamish takes the snap, handoff goes Fauntleroy McDaniel, who cuts it left. And he's dragged down after a gain of about 5 to the 19-yard line.
Good run.
Another good run.
Yeah, they just, eat up the clock. You've got the lead. Just keep taking time off that clock and putting up points.
While we got a second, let's look at that replay of that interception from DJ Stevenson. Ball just floated in the air long enough for Stevenson to intercept it. And he takes it all the way back inside the 25 as the Tornadoes set up 2nd and 6. With ZFM in the backfield, Fowler comes in motion left to right. Beamish takes a snap, 2-step drop to throw. Looking right now, looks middle. He'll take off. He's across the 15, across the 10. And he's dragged down inside the 10-yard line by Andrew Brown. And a first down scramble for Beamish to about the 8-yard line.
Good run by Beamish.
We haven't seen it much out of him,
No.
but he's got the quickness and the speed when needed. And a wise decision there not to force one across the middle And it will be first and goal, Tornadoes at the Wesleyan 8.
Well, I think that's what shows in Beamish he's smart. He doesn't need to force the ball at this point in the game. They're leading. They want to get in the end zone again. Don't take that away. But it's got to be, he doesn't want to take chances.
In your control of this contest are the Tornadoes. Play clock under 10 seconds for Beamish, who's in the gun with ZFM. Fowler comes in tight to the formation. Handoff goes Fauntleroy McDaniel. He races across the 5. He's inside the goal line.
Touchdown.
He's in. Touchdown, but a flag
Okay.
in the backfield as the play whistled dead at 2:26 to go before halftime. It's in the area of another hold.
Let's see
if it
what
moves
this
the
is
Tornadoes
about. Come on, lads.
backwards. The flag sits at about the 7-yard line. The Tornadoes offense remains on the field, so I have to assume this one's going to go on Brevard, and it is a hold on the Tornadoes that will move them back to about the 17-yard line. And it will remain first and goal.
Good call. Yep. All right. First and 17.
Still first down and goal for Brevard from the 17-yard line. After it looked like Fauntleroy McDaniel had found the end zone for the second time today, Brevard will have to reset offensively. The play clock under 15 seconds. Fauntleroy McDaniel in the backfield with Beamish. It's Ramshorn, Fowler to the left. Roberson and Douglas to the right. Play clock under 5 as Roberson comes in motion. Beamish looking for the jet sweep. Now he'll just throw it away. Looked like a little bit of a broken play there.
Yep.
And Beamish wise to get rid of it. Got out of the pocket.
Yes.
As a whistle's blow and a flag down at the 20-yard line.
Their point, or the Tornadoes are pointing at the other side.
That's usually how it goes, right? If you don't know what the call is going to be, you just start finger pointing and hoping you end up getting the call.
Let's see what it is. And the referee's going over to explain it to the coach on the other side of this field.
So we'll see what this call is. Looks like from the indication it might be on Wesleyan.
Yep.
We'll see. 2:20 to go before halftime. A fast-moving first half that has led to a 21-0 lead for the Tornadoes as the head referee walks over to explain this one as well before we'll get an official call. Still waiting on this one. As it's things that have taken the longest today have been the penalty discussions.
They do. Well, and the
So I
didn't catch all that.
What that was about.
He went back and forth on it. The referee did, by the way.
The ball still sits on the 17th, so no movement of the football. It will be a loss of down, though, so it's 2nd and 17, or 2nd and goal from the 17. As Beamish puts Taylor the second in motion, he'll sprint back to the left side. Beamish takes the snap. 2-step drop to throw, looking left. He fires to spots. Another flag flies. Sitting on the North Carolina Wesleyan sideline. It's a flag fest here in the second quarter.
Yep.
As Rylish takes him down.
It's one of those laundry days.
And the finger pointing goes away. The Tornadoes looks like a legal shift. I've seen a couple of those formation penalties on the Tornadoes today.
Yep.
As we wait on the official call, but all signals point to the way of the Tornadoes. And Brevard moves backwards to the 22. So Brevard was at one point at the 5-yard line of North Carolina Wesleyan. Since then, penalties have moved them back to the 22, where it will be 2nd down and goal from the 22-yard line. Taylor second all the way out right. Bolton and Douglas to the left as Quinn comes in motion as the tight end on the right side of the formation. Reggie Taylor the second will motion left and back right as Beamish drops to throw.
Oh, yeah.
Looking right. Pressure coming in. Beamish races right. He'll fire right, looking for, I believe he was looking for Quinn there, and it's broken up by Winston. It will be third down. Now we'll head to the 2-minute timeout. Clock stopped at 1:53. We'll take a break with them in a half that we haven't been able to take many breaks. So we'll take one now, and when we come back, it'll be third down and goal from the 22 for the Tornadoes on the other side.
Over 125 years, Comporium hasn't had customers. We've had neighbors, friends, and a community we're proud to serve. Because for us, it's personal. We live, work, and raise our families right alongside you. So yes, we deliver lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, but more than that, we deliver commitment. Comporium, making connections that make a difference.
Earthling Coffee, we're not just brewing drinks, we're crafting experiences that are truly out of this world. From our amazing lattes, made with our exclusive Event Horizon espresso, roasted right here in the Pisgah Forest, to our custom energy drinks, powered by plants and coffee beans, without the crazy chemicals the big guys use. Earthling Coffee isn't just another stop, it's your launchpad for adventure, community, and flavour beyond the stars. Earthling Coffee. So what can we get crafting for you today?
Interesting spot here for the Tornadoes. Third down and goal from the 22, looking to add to this lead that's already at 3 scores at 21-0 in a first half that has been dominated by this Tornado team in all facets of the game. The offense has scored 3 times. The defense has generated 4 turnovers. Really the first maybe critical point here for Brevard is the penalties on this drive have really set him back. Beamish takes a snap, play action. He's looking left. He'll fire left, looking for Roberson. It's incomplete, and it will be fourth down and goal from the 22. Now, what's the call here is my question.
Exactly.
And it looks like Brevard's going to try the field goal. It will be a 39-yarder for Hayden Vandergriff. He had his first kick blocked from 33 yards out. And we'll try again from 39. I think, honestly, probably not that tough of a decision here. You're going to take your chances on the field goal here. Vandergriff has proven he has a strong leg.
Yes, he does.
And he will have the opportunity to make it a 4-score game with this kick. Good snap, good hold. The kick is up. It's got the leg, and it is good.
Good.
That one would have been good from about 45 yards as Vandergriff boots it through. It's 24-0 Brevard. We've seen the leg on the kickoffs, and the first one might have been good as well, if not for a Wesleyan hand getting in there. But Hayden Vandergriff converts. He's been good all season for this team.
Yes.
And he knocks through the kick from 39. Brevard leads 24-0 with 1:43 to go. Rick, what's been so impressive to you about this first half of play from the Tornadoes?
Well, I think what's been impressive is the play selection. They're not throwing all the time. They're not running all the time. They're balanced. It's got a good balance, and I think that's really putting the defense on, in a place where they aren't comfortable. I think they wanted to come out and stop the pass, and when they run, the Tornadoes have been running the ball well, and and then you've got a quarterback who is so talented and smart that he has really got them in a place that they want them. They want. All right, here we go with the kick.
Brevard also deferred to the second half, so the Tornadoes will receive out of the halftime break as a line drive kick from Vandergriff goes over the head of Sechrist and in the end zone.
Yep.
And it will be a touchback, another one from Hayden Vandergriff right after booting through the 39-yard field goal. He'll set up Wesleyan at its own 25-yard line, 1st and 10. Pretty ideal start here, Rick. You go up 4 scores right before the break. Wesleyan would really like to generate some momentum here and cut into this deficit. 1:43, 3 timeouts. You've got really the freedom to do whatever you want. As Rice back out at quarterback, he's gotten intercepted twice in this first half. Seagraves with him in backfield, 2 receivers to the left and right. As he'll fire it right, he has Resper, who is wrangled down. Really nice open field
Kept him
tackle
in bounds
from Carter Rollerson. And like you said, Rick, he's in bounds. The clock will spin. Minute and a half and a moving clock.
Yep.
Here before halftime. No huddle for Rice. And this Wesleyan offense. Rice two-step drop, looking right. He'll fire right, and it's caught.
Yep.
And a big hit. Did it jar the ball loose?
Let's see.
Or was it incomplete? I think they're going to say it was incomplete to Teron Wilson. I looked away. It seemed like Wilson hauled that in and survived a big hit, but he did not. It was jarred loose, and Wilson did not complete the process of the catch.
Yeah. The referees are saying otherwise. Yeah.
It will be 3rd and 5 with Rice. Again, predictable situation here. Rice in the gun with nobody in the backfield, 2 to the right, 3 to the left. Rice takes the snap. He'll fire it left. Has Cartwright, who cuts back, and he is rocked at the 44-yard line, but it's enough for a first down. And Marvin Pulley and Bailey Ramey there on the stop. Making the 43-yard line. Clock continues to move as we approach a minute to play.
That was a heck of a hit.
I would have to think Wesleyan's saving these timeouts for when it gets across midfield, if it does. As Rice takes the snap, fires across the middle, has Cartwright again, who is in the Brevard territory at the 49. Before he's met by Pulley again. First down, Wesleyan. And just as I said, Rick, there's a first timeout.
Yep.
With 50 seconds to go, we'll take a timeout with them as Wesleyan desperately looks for a score in a first half that Brevard has been dominant. We'll take a break with them and be right back on the other side.
Over 125 years, Comporium hasn't had customers. We've had neighbors, friends, and a community we're proud to serve. Because for us, it's personal. We live, work, and raise our families right alongside you. So yes, we deliver lightning-fast speeds and reliable service, but more than that, we deliver commitment. Comporium, making connections that make a difference.
Back here at Izamel Family Field, it is 1st down and 10, or actually 2nd and 2, excuse me, after an 8-yard gain to Cartwright on 1st down. Empty gun for Rice at Brevard's 49-yard line after Wesleyan burns its first time out. Whistles blow at the snap, and it will be, I believe, a false start here on Wesleyan. Just like last drive, right when it got into Brevard's territory, Wesleyan started shooting itself in the foot a little bit, and this will be another instance of that as Wesleyan moves back to the Brevard, or the Wesleyan 46-yard line, where it will be 2nd and 7. Empty gun for Rice again here on 2nd down and 7. So empty gun for Rice here on 2nd and 7. We had to get the clock reset, added about a second back after that snap was a non-factor. Rice takes the snap, drops the throw, steps up in the pocket, but he won't be able to get away. Antonio King gets home and gets to Rice in the backfield, who is shaken up in the backfield, and we'll check on him. Hopefully he is okay. It was a big hit by King to drag him down at the 41-yard line.
Get up, son.
As Rice banged up, we'll check on him after we take a quick break. Hopefully Javier Rice is all right. We'll check on him when we come back. Javier Rice helped off the turf. Seems like he's walking on his own power. That's good to see. As it will be 3rd and long for Wesleyan at its own 41-yard line after Antonio King gets home for the sack. We'll see who comes out at quarterback. It will be, wait to see here, new quarterback in the game for Wesleyan. As Braden Selvage will be the quarterback here on 3rd and long.
Wow.
Selvage takes the snap, drops to throw, steps up in the pocket. It looked like some holding in the backfield. Selvage is going to take off right side, and he's dragged down by Bailey Ramey at the 46-yard line. Certainly not enough for a first down as Antonio King is asking for that hold. It looked like he was kind of corralled down the turf. But it will be 4th down for Wesleyan. We'll see what the Battling Bishops decide to do here. It looks like the offense is staying on the field. Interesting call here, given that it would be first down Brevard on the Wesleyan 46, if not able to pick this up.
And this is only the 3rd time that Salvage has been in the game.
3 receivers to the left, 2 to the right for Salvage on a 4th down. He steps up in the pocket. He's going to fire deep, and it's incomplete. A lot of contact, no flags.
Nope.
And it's a turnover on downs intended for Michael Panel. Great coverage.
Yep.
Looked like Eli Ray was there. And he's able to get in the way of that pass. And just like that, Rick, it is 1st down and 10 Brevard at the Wesleyan 46. Brevard has all 3 timeouts. And certainly a chance to put something together here at the end of the half. First down and 10 Tornadoes with 25.4 seconds officially on the clock. And I think Brevard's looking to get in a field goal range here, potentially take a couple shots at the end zone. We'll see what the game plan is here with an unexpected possession at the end of the half.
Well, Lane's in the game.
CFM in the backfield with Lane to the right of the formation. He's motioned out wider right for Beamish on 1st down. Play action. Beamish looking long. He races right. He'll fire right to Fauntleroy McDaniel. Plenty of space across the 40. Cuts back to the 30, and he's tripped up around the 25 by Andrew Brown. A great gain on 1st down. And timeout Tornadoes with 15.2 to play. Brevard will have it 1st and 10 on the 27-yard line. It doesn't look like they're going back to the huddle here. Just going to be a brief timeout. Actually, now they're going to get the guys back to the huddle on the sideline with 15.2 to play. Rick, let's just keep it right here. We'll talk some stats and talk some notes from this one. The stats are fairly one-sided.
Yes.
Starting with North Carolina Wesleyan, though, Javier Rice, 5 of 9 for 39 yards, 2 interceptions in this first half of play. And the leading rusher that we've talked about ad nauseum. Now here's Seagraves. He's carried it 9 times for 50 yards, averaging about 4 yards a carry. But he's been held at bay today, and I think that's a big part of the Brevard game plan this afternoon. Taking a look at the Tornadoes, who have dominated this one. Beamish has tossed it 16 times. He has 11 completions, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. For the Tornadoes, Lane leads in receiving yards with 48. Douglas has 4 catches for 44 yards and a touchdown. And Fauntleroy McDaniel has 38 yards on the ground on 11 carries with a touchdown. So some good stats for the Tornadoes in this first half. As offense back on the field, Taylor comes in motion. As Beamish takes the snap, play action once again, looking deep. He'll fire deep, looking for Taylor the second in the end zone, and right on the money in the back of the end zone. Wow. Taylor the second hauls it in, and a touchdown for Brevard with 8.8 to go in the second quarter.
Yep.
Just a beautiful ball. Hit Reggie Taylor the second in stride. Reggie had the mindfulness to know where he was and tap the toes. I think that would have been a catch in the NFL. Yeah. I think he got 2 down, and it's 30-0 Brevard, pending the extra point. Vandergrift back out to do the kicking duties. Snap is back, the hold is down, the kick is up, and the kick is good. Let's take a look at that connection between Beamish and Reggie Taylor II. Great protection and a great throw to the back of the end zone, right in the middle of the uprights. Beamish delivers to Reggie Taylor II, and it is all Tornadoes in this first half. 8.8 seconds to go. It looked like North Carolina Wesleyan wanted that to be the last drive of the half get a turnover on downs. Kind of in no man's land. And Brevard mentioned we wanted to know what the game plan was on that drive. Were you going to try to get in field goal range? Or that was not the intent. They wanted to score 6, and they do.
What was interesting about that is that touchdown was set up by the previous play, because what the receivers did on Brevard is they all went down except for one. He hung back. It cleared the zone out, and now they're thinking that play when the next play comes up, and they're afraid to let anybody go deep. So good job by the Tornadoes on execution, and good coaching. It's always, as Coach Kaiv says, you run like you're going to, every play is to you. And those last 2 plays were just like that.
Vandergriff kicks it away, a high kick, trying to force a return here. It will go to Panel, who I believe was shoved down by his own guy, and he was.
Yep.
Back inside the 15-yard line at about the 11 was where Panel kind of collided with Seacrest. And it will be 1st down and 10. Wesleyan can't imagine you try to do too much here with 6 seconds remaining, especially given the turnover issues. Again, 4 turnovers for this Wesleyan offense in the first half.
Yep.
And it will be Wesleyan football with Selvage back in at quarterback. And Seagraves in the backfield. Seagraves has the potential to break something big, so I think you give the ball to him here with 6 seconds left.
Yep.
And let him try and shake loose. Selvage in the gun, running back Seagraves on his right hip. Selvage takes the snap, handoff goes to Seagraves. He races middle. Good gain on 1st down, but it's going to be a moot point as he is taken down by Bailey Ramey, and that's how the first half concludes. What a half of football from Brevard. 31 first half points, and the defense generates 4 turnovers. We're half of the way to that complete game that we talked to Coach Kite about.
Yes.
We'll see if the other half remains the same.
Agreed.
When we come back.
This has been a fun first half, folks. Don't go away. There's plenty left.
Yeah, stick around. We've got some good halftime entertainment. We'll talk to you when we come back. As Brevard leads North Carolina Wesleyan 31-0 with 20 minutes on the halftime clock. We'll talk to you after the break on the other side. Back here at Isomel Family Field, it is 31-0 Brevard. Here live on YouTube. So far, so good, Rick.
And we get the ball.
We certainly
start
do.
the second half.
Let's see what they got here in the second half.
Right. Well, I think one of the things you have to look at is how well the first half has gone. Is Beamish has had he's had 12 of 17, but he's used 7 receivers so far in the first half. I mean, that tells you a lot about the play calling, about the spreading the ball around, catching the defense off guard. It all applies.
And the one interception was off a tipped pass. It was a good pass. You know, I think it was Messiah Ramsor. He got his hands on it.
Yep.
Just popped up in the air and was there long enough for Savante McKeithen to make the interception. So really neither party to blame there on that first interception, as Wesleyan will kick it away to start this second half. First time we've seen the Wesleyan kicking unit on the field, and as soon as we're getting ready to kick it away, the ball blows off the tee.
Well, they haven't had a lot of practice with it. All right.
So Wesleyan will kick it away with, I believe that's Amari Fowler and Jeremiah Lane back to receive, Roberson back to receive, as Lane will have a chance to field this kickoff. He's across the 20, he sprints across the middle, he's across the 30, there he goes, he's dragged down eventually, and a late flag comes in near the 40-yard line. As Joshua Riles makes the tackle.
Yep.
And Brevard might be moving back to start this drive on the good return from Jay Lane. That will potentially scoot him back here. With 14:52 in the third quarter, the signal is on Brevard. It'll be first down Tornadoes. We'll see where they spot the football. It'll go all the way back to the, 22-yard line. First down and 10, Brevard looking to extend this lead on what's been a wonderful senior day. 14 seniors recognized. Talk to Coach Geist. 18 USA South wins in 4 years from this group, and that's really impressive in what this group's been able to do. Guys, 3 receivers split out to the left for Beamish on first down with Rayshawn Williams in the backfield. Fowler motions tight to the formation. Handoff goes to Rayshawn. He spins out of a tackle before he's dragged down by Savante McKeithen. And it will be second down. 2nd and 7 on a 3-yard gain out to the 25-yard line. Glad to have you back on the stream here on Senior Day at Isomel Family Field. Thanks for tuning in this afternoon. As Brevard looks to end the season on a high note. If you missed it, this is the battle for the Spirit of the Old North trophy that Brevard looks well on its way to clinching. We'll have a special presentation after the game in the case that Brevard does win this football game. 2 receivers to the left and the right of the formation. Lane comes in motion. Play action for Beamish. He's looking deep. He has Ramsor. Beautiful throw. There goes Messiah. He's across the 30, down the right sideline to the 20, and he is in. Touchdown, Tornadoes.
No laundry.
No flags. A 75-yard connection on a beautiful ball to Messiah Ramsor. Hit him right in stride on the play action pass.
Yes.
Beamish has touchdown number 4 through the air, and Brevard leads 37-0.
Yep.
Brevard will line up to kick the extra point with Hayden Vandergrift. The Tornadoes waste no time getting back on the board. 59 seconds into the third quarter. The snap is back, holds down. The kick is up from Vandergrift, and it is good. Let's take a look at that play. Beautiful play action.
Wow.
Good protection, too. A long developing play. Ramsor made the grab, and you see the speed from Messiah. Defender's right on his heels, but he breaks away. 75 yards. Ethan Beamish and Messiah Ramsor. Rick, we mentioned we're waiting for that other half of complete football. Great start there in the third quarter.
That is. They come out. They are showing us that they're going to finish. They're trying to finish, and that's what we want to see.
So Brevard will kick it deep with a drive that spanned not even a minute on a 3-play scoring drive for Brevard to find the end zone for 6. And it's 38-0 Tornadoes, all Brevard. Here in this one, Beamish now over 200 yards, 248 yards, 4 touchdowns, 1 interception, what will be his last game in a Brevard uniform is that ball does not want to stay on the tee, Rick. It just blew off again. So we'll see if we have to implement a holder here on the kickoff. Flag, the American flag, right behind the North Carolina Wesleyan end zone is just moving ever so slightly. The breeze was strong earlier. It was blowing our papers here in the booth, so we had to close the window.
Yep.
And since then, things have kind of calmed down with the wind. But an otherwise beautiful day, partly cloudy, pretty cool temperatures, ideal football weather.
Yes.
As the boot from Vandergrift goes out of the end zone again. Another touchback for Hayden, who, watching Hayden Vandergrift this year, just want to comment on him for a second. The confidence and the development of a guy like that has really shown. And even Sammy Vargas, who we haven't seen today, has been excellent punting the football. And I think it's a great thing that we haven't seen Sammy today. But Sammy Vargas deserves recognition as well for the work he's done in the special teams unit for the Tornadoes. Both him and Vandergrift have really developed as this season has come along. Selvage back out at quarterback. Now here's Seagraves in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Selvage on 1st and 10. Selvage takes the snap, hands off Seagraves, who sprints up the middle. He's met by Marvin Pulley, who drags him down.
Good fade by the quarterback on that to draw the attention.
You see the attention that Seagraves demands. Running back from Southern Pines, North Carolina, came in the game, 900 yards rushing. He's approaching that 1,000-yard mark, needed 100 coming into this contest. He is at 44 on that last carry. As Selvage takes the snap, handoff goes back to Seagraves. He gets the edge on the right side, breaks a tackle, and is tripped up at the 40. And it'll be 1st down yardage for Wesleyan. Good start to this drive, 2 positive gains. Leads to a 1st down. And it'll be a 1st down for Wesleyan at the 40-yard line. Selvage takes the snap, quick throw out to the right for Resper, who makes the grab, and he's shoved out right at about the 50-yard line. Believe he'll have enough for a 1st down. He will, as Justice Redmond gets to him and shoves him out of bounds, but another 1st down for North Carolina Wesleyan. Selvage breaks the huddle. Wesleyan moving quickly. Seagraves with him in the backfield. 2 receivers to the left and a tight end in the formation. Handoff goes Seagraves, who sprints middle. Eubanks able to bring him down. And a short gain of about 3 on 1st down and 10. It'll be 2nd and 7 for the Wesleyan offense, who has had some positive gains on this drive and moves the ball into the Brevard half of the field. 2nd and 7 from the 48-yard line for North Carolina Wesleyan. Selvage drops the throw, looking deep. He'll sprint right. Now fire right. He has Resper again, who breaks away from the arms of Rollerson, tiptoes the sideline, and gets near the 35 to the 36. And the deepest Wesleyan has been so far in this game, now at Brevard's 36-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10. And, Rick, we're 3 minutes into the second half. I think if you told Coach Kyatt, hey, Wesleyan's going to get to the 34-yard line for the first time in the second half, I think he'd be pretty pleased with that. Selvage takes a high snap. Handoff goes Seagraves up the middle again. And he is eventually wrangled down inside the 30 to about the 29-yard line of Brevard, and it will be 2nd and short.
Well, I think you'd agree this drive is more of what we were expecting.
Certainly.
From the opponent.
This drive approaching 3 minutes as Wesleyan continues to move the ball with Seagraves on the ground. Handoff goes right back to him. He's across the right side. Helmet pops off of battling Bishop, and it will be a 3rd and 1 as Seagraves is met by the host of Tornadoes. You have to think this is 4-down territory for this Wesleyan offense trying to claw back in this football game. Brevard led 31-0 after 2 quarters, and the lead has grown to 38 after a quick touchdown pass. Seagraves will be out left here. Big boy in the backfield. with Selvage here on 3rd and short. We're looking at Marty McKnight there in the backfield. He'll take the handoff as whistles blow it dead. So that's Josiah Hill, the 5'8", 265-pound freshman fullback. It looked like he was going to have plenty for a first down, but Brevard, I think, burns a timeout here. And to adjust to that formation, first time we saw Hill in the game, and it would only be his 2nd carry of the season. So Coach Kyatt calls a timeout to talk his team through what to expect. Likely going to see Hill, if he gets back out on the field, to just ram it up the middle and try to get first down yardage. We'll see what the Battling Bishops decide to do when we come back on the other side. So it will be 3rd and 1 for Southern Wesleyan, or excuse me, North Carolina Wesleyan. My apologies. Yep. As Josiah Hill will not re-enter the contest. It will be Seagraves back in the backfield. Maybe a little bit of chess being played there to try and get Brevard to burn a timeout or rethink things. As the handoff will go to Seagraves up the middle. He's got plenty for a first down as he is inside the 25 and stood up and dragged down by a couple of Tornadoes at about the 23-yard line. And it will be first down and 10, North Carolina Wesleyan.
All right, come on, Brevard. Let's not get cocky. Let's not start pushy. Just play football like you have the whole game so far.
Good drive here for Wesleyan. Approaching the Brevard red zone. It would be the first time the Battling Bishops get in the red zone today. Selvage in the backfield with Seagraves. Handoff goes right back to him right side, and he is tripped up by Obadiah Grimes, who loses his helmet after a gain of 1. And Grimes will have to come out for a play. That's the rule when you lose your helmet. The senior has had a great career for Brevard, really been one of those guys in the middle. Every time you talk to Coach Kite about Obadiah Grimes, he talks about how much of a leader he is and how coming into this year he really had a change of mentality and really impressed him throughout this year. Selvage in the gun. Seagraves on his left hip. Under 10 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. Handoff goes right back. Seagraves, he noses up the middle for a good gain on 2nd down. Good blocking up front to get him to the 17-yard line. And Wesleyan has officially entered Brevard's red zone for the first time this afternoon. It will be 3rd, and we'll call it 5. See if they decide to take the ball out of Seagraves' hands, who's really been carrying the football time after time. He's approaching that 1,000-yard mark. He's got 74 yards on 18 carries today, averaging just over 4 yards a carry. All things considered, Brevard has done a really nice job defending. Now here's Seagraves, as the ball will go right back to him. He follows his blockers, and he will be short of a first down. So it'll be 4th down, North Carolina Wesleyan, 4th and a yard and a half.
Let's see what they're going to do here.
You'd think they're certainly going to go for it.
I would think so.
Down 38 points. Let's see. That's the thing about a team that likes to run the football a lot. You also burn a lot of clock. This drive started at the 14:01 mark, and we're now under 9 minutes to play in the 3rd quarter. 4th and short for Wesleyan. Selvage will throw. He looks right. He'll fire right towards the end zone. Incomplete. No flags, and Brevard will take over.
That's good. Good. We've been talking about how the Tornadoes could do a complete game, and I don't want to see, not to take anything away from their job, but my God, you stop those guys. You don't want the opponent to get any incentive that they can come back.
So the pass intended for Resper, as you mentioned, Rick, you're not seeing any let up of that gas.
No.
And the Tornadoes will take over at their own 15-yard line for first down and 10. Looking to add to this lead.
Yes.
As a comfortable 38 points. That was the best drive of the day for North Carolina Wesleyan. It did not end in points.
No.
As Beamish stands in the gun, receiver Two receivers to the right, one to the left. Beamish takes the snap. It will roll out on the play action. Fires looking for Quinn. It's incomplete. And it'll be 2nd and 10. Seen throughout the past couple weeks, the Tornadoes have been inclined to get the big tight end Josh Quinn more involved. Tried to do so right there. But the pass a little bit wide outside of the outstretched arms of Josh Quinn, his brother Braden Quinn, backup quarterback for the Tornadoes. A little bit of a family affair for the Quinns here in Brevard, North Carolina. Quinn's certainly an impressive physical threat, and you've seen that in the past few weeks when Brevard's gotten him involved. Williams in the backfield. Beamish, he takes a handoff,
Nice
sprints
run.
right, has room across the middle before he's met by Savante McKeithen. And it will be 3rd and medium. I think it's 3rd and short. Called 3rd and 3. At the 23-yard line of the Tornadoes. Clock spins near 8 minutes to go. We're just about halfway through this 3rd quarter. And Brevard has picked up right where it left off. Beamish shakes a shotgun snap, drops the throw, fires right. Has Douglas, who stiff arms a tackler and takes him all the way across the 40. Dwayne Reed was on the hip of Adam Douglas, and he's able to get it across the 40-yard line.
Good pitch and catch.
That's your Brevard College first down.
First down, Tornadoes at the 36-yard line make it as Douglas stepped out of bounds. Beamish shakes a snap under center. Pitch goes to Rayshawn Williams, who races right. And he coughed up the football. Let's see who hopped on it. As it looks like Brevard might be at the bottom of that scrum. Actually, it looks like Wesleyan might have it. See what the call is here. Brevard offense is still on the field. Looked like Wesleyan came out of the bottom of the pack with that football. They might say Brevard had possession first, and they will.
Yep.
So it will remain Brevard football. 1st and 10 from the 46. ZFM deep in the backfield with Beamish on 1st down. He hands off Zion Fontroy McDaniel, who races left and reaches the 50 before he's taken down. A gain of about 5 on 1st down. It'll be 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5 for your Tornadoes.
Second down and 5 for Brevard. Smack dab on the 50-yard line. With under 6 minutes to play, the clock continues to spin. Beamish puts Luke Foster in motion on the right side. Beamish flips it out right. Short pass incomplete, intended for Jeremiah Lane. We saw in the first half he had a receiving touchdown. Tried to get him involved and get him into space again that time. But it falls incomplete. Will be 3rd and 5. Beamish back in the gun. Spots comes in motion the right side. 2 receivers to the left. Beamish shakes the snap, fires to Spots, and it's off his hands. Incomplete, a little bit behind. Jack Spots on 3rd down. Eric Cooper was there in coverage. And Brevard will punt for the first time today. I mentioned Sammy Vargas' name and how great of a job he's done.
Yes.
Gets to see him for the first time this afternoon as Sammy trots out to punt this one away and try and pin Wesleyan back deep in its own territory. With the panel heading back to receive for Wesleyan. He's returned punts 11 times. He has a long of 61, resulting in a touchdown, averaging about 14 yards of return. Snap goes back. It's a fake. It will go to Bailey Ramey, who races left side. He has first down yardage, and he drags a couple battling Bishops to the 40-yard line. We mentioned there was going to be some wrinkles, some plays up the sleeve of Bill Kyatt here on Senior Day. There's one. Bailey Ramey carries on the fake punt for first down yardage, and the drive continues.
He doesn't want them to get any ideas, the opponent.
Bailey Ramey, the senior out of Yadkinville, North Carolina. We talked about him a ton this year. He's been the team's leading tackler, and he comes through right there for a big gain, 10 yards on the carry for Ramey, and the drive continues with Fontroy McDaniel in the backfield with Beamish. Handoff goes ZFM up the middle. He cuts back, and now another late flag comes in.
Couple of them.
Two of them. As Matthias Winston makes the stop. And this might move Brevard back to the 50. We'll see what the official call is.
Yep.
And a holding call will go on the Tornadoes and back them up a little bit. And it will be a first and 20 for the Tornadoes, right back at the 50-yard line. So Ramey gave him a new set of downs, but Brevard moves back to the 50, where it was set to punt away from just a play or two ago. And it will be first down, 20 yards to go. Clock spins under 5 to play. 4:45 in a moving clock in this third quarter. Brevard comfortably in front. 38-0 as Beamish takes the snap. Handoff goes back to Fontroy McDaniel. He'll race for about 4 or 5 yards before being stopped by Andrew Brown. So second and long for Brevard at the 46-yard line. As Brevard in no hurry to break the huddle. Second down, 16 to go for this Tornado offense that's been nothing short of brilliant today. As Beamish takes the snap, it's a pitch to ZFM. He races right. He's across the 45, dragged down by Solomon Young at the 44-yard line. And it will be third and long. So Wesleyan, despite giving up the fake punt, looking to get off the field here on 3rd and 14. As whistles blow, the officials will discuss something here with 3:26 and a stopped clock here in the third. Rick, this game has moved quickly. Very few stoppages. Both teams like keeping the ball on the ground, and that's led to a fairly breezy game with the largest stoppages, as I mentioned, just been discussions about what the penalty is or getting something figured out with the clock. Those have been the stoppages. Not much else has been stopping this game. It's a little shovel pass here to Jeremiah Lane, who breaks back across the 40, dragged down by Eric Cooper at the 37. And Brevard will bring back out the punting unit and punt from the Wesleyan 37-yard line. Another creative way to get Lane involved. Didn't break big that time. But you see the intent, and I think looking forward to next season, I think a very early prediction will be Jeremiah Lane will be a much larger part of this offense, as he's somebody who's just had an extreme breakout, especially in special teams, throughout the back part of this season. As Vargas might actually punt this time. We'll see. Well, they run 2 fake punts on one drive. I can't imagine.
I can't either, but you never know.
Wouldn't put anything out of the question here in the season finale. Play clock under 5. Vargas takes the snap. He's going to maybe thought about faking it, but he'll just roll it down inside the 10.
I love it.
And it spins backwards. It's recovered or down inside the 10-yard line by ZFM. There was a little punter option play there. Maybe if you saw something, you could go throw it.
Right.
But wise decision from Vargas, who just kind of a ground ball of a punt that rolls down inside the 10-yard line. And I think it'll be down at the 7, where Wesleyan will have 1st and 10.
Yeah, that was wild. It looks like I would have to assume that the punter has the option on a play like that if he sees something.
Seagraves in the backfield with Selvage on first down. He takes the snap, handoff goes right back to Seagraves, who races up the middle, runs over a defender, keeps his legs moving, and he coughed up the football. They're going to say he was down.
Yep.
As Seagraves tackled it out the 31-yard line. With that run here, Seagraves over 100 yards on the game.
Yep.
And he is over 1,000 yards this season. So congratulations to him in his junior year. If he's back with Wesleyan next year, watch out.
Yes.
That's the guy that can really hurt you on the ground. And Brevard has limited his impact today. But even saying that, he's still over 100 yards on the ground. As he gets Wesleyan to the 31-yard line for a first down gain. He takes the carry again up the middle, drags a couple tornadoes towards the 35-yard line on his 21st toe to the ball game.
Yep.
That's his average now above 5 yards per carry. As the game wears on, a guy like this tends to become more impactful, but if you're in a well-controlled the game, doesn't really concern you all that much. As we're approaching the end of this third quarter, we're under a minute to play. As Selvage in the shotgun. Takes the snap, handoff goes right back to Nahir, who is met up the middle by Obadiah Grimes. And it'll be third and short. Play clock and game clock separated by a second. Wesleyan will have to run a play here on third down and short. With the clock spinning under 30 seconds to go. Two receivers to the right, one to the left for Selvage, with Seagraves with him in the gun. He looks over to the sideline to change the play as the play clock heads towards 10 seconds. Selvage takes a high snap, play action, will fire it across the middle. He has his guy in Panel, who makes a couple moves and gets to the 49. As the clock expires here in the third quarter, we'll hold it for a second. There is a flag sitting right smack dab on the BC logo at midfield. This should be a costly one for Wesleyan. The sticks are moving, but they're just shifting sides of the field. Not an indication of the call here, I don't think.
I don't either.
A lot of penalties in this ball game. As we wait for the official call, they're going to pick it up.
Picked it up.
So they pick it up. It'll be first down and 10, North Carolina Wesleyan, when we return for the fourth and final quarter of the 2025 season. So far, so good for Brevard, looking to close it out when we come back. Back here at Isomel Family Field, the fourth and final quarter of the 2025 season. Thanks for tuning in along with us as Wesleyan has the football at its own 49-yard line. Handoff goes Sechrist, who has his first carry of the game, and he's spilled down after a gain of 6 to the 44. So now here Seagraves gets a breather as Sechrist takes it for 6 yards to the 44. Make it 7. It's second and 3. I want to take a second to thank all of you all for sticking with us throughout this 2025 season. We've had a ton of fun, and it's going to be weird not coming up here on some Saturdays as Selvage takes a snap. He bobbled it and lost it on the exchange, but he's able to hop back on it. It's a loss of 5.
Yep.
to the 47. A loss of 3 or 4, we'll call it.
Yep.
But still makes it 3rd and 6 for North Carolina Wesleyan. About a minute gone here in this 4th quarter. It's been a great senior day for these guys who have been properly recognized for their contributions to Brevard College football. Sechrist in the backfield as Selvage puts a receiver in motion. He'll throw on 3rd down. He fires across the middle, has Panel, who is met ahead of the first down marker.
Wow.
And Marvin Pulley there again.
Yes.
He, in his freshman season, he had 7 tackles last week that led to a USA South Defensive Rookie of the Week selection. He has been all over the field today for the Tornadoes, as Wesleyan will go for it. On 4th and 2, Pulley with his 4th tackle, make his 7th tackle. He's 2nd on the team, right behind Bailey Ramey. As Selvage and the Battling Bishops line up, Selvage will throw. He'll fire it deep down the sideline, and a flag going to be thrown on Dre Burton, intended for Tyson Resper. And that ball was underthrown. But the problem was Dre Burton did not allow the receiver to make a move back to the football. And that's going to be the call. That will give Wesleyan a new set of downs and 15 yards with the clock stopped at 13:08. Rick, that ball was on the money. I think that would have been great defense from Dre Burton. But since the ball was underthrown, Resper had made an intention to come back to the ball, and Dre Burton didn't allow him to.
Right.
So 1st down and 10 for North Carolina Wesleyan.
Wow.
Running back with Selvage in the gun and Sechrist for 1st down and 10 from Brevard's 28. Sechrist takes a handoff up the middle, and he has another positive gain of about 5. Make it 4 to the 24. Ramey there on the stop. And Marvin Pulley. Those two have been really stellar in the linebacker spots, Ramey and Pulley. A senior and a freshman. I think it's probably very helpful for Pulley to learn from a guy like Bailey Ramey, who has had a standout senior campaign. And Selvage lines up in the gun, 2nd down and 6. 2.5 minutes gone in this 4th quarter. Selvage drops the throw, looking right. He'll fire right deep to the end zone. What a catch.
Nice catch.
In the end zone from Sean Cartwright.
Yes.
Right over the head of Jaden Deaton. And Wesleyan's on the board.
Wow.
Just a jump ball. Good throw from Selvage. He allowed Cartwright to make a play, and that he did. Touchdown, North Carolina Wesleyan. First time we're saying that today.
Yep.
As it's 38-6 pending the extra point. The kicker laid onto the field. He's probably taking a sip of water. And he's like, oh, we scored a touchdown. Got to get out there. As he will do the kicking duties here to try and tack one more on for Wesleyan.
Yeah, they haven't seen the end zone much.
It's Wilson McMinn to kick. He's listed as a linebacker on the roster, also doing the extra point duties here. Snap back, good one. Holds down, the kick is up, and the kick is a wobbler. It's short. Might have been tipped, as we'll take a look at this play between Selvage and Cartwright. Great connection there, as we'll take a look at that. Great, just fade route to the end zone. Jump ball from Selvage, and a great adjustment by Cartwright to pull it in. But the extra point, no good. It's 38-6 Tornadoes, with Wesleyan set to kick it away with 12:19 to play in this 4th quarter.
And for the 2nd time in the game, the Tornadoes get to receive a kickoff.
Yeah, and Jeremiah Lane, we haven't seen him get in the end zone yet.
Nope.
It would break an impressive streak. 3 straight games with a special teams touchdown. He had 2 last week at Methodist, a punt return and a kick return. I mean, the guy is purely unstoppable in the special teams game. He started it with a special teams touchdown against Greensboro, kept that streak going against Huntingdon. Then last week at Methodist, found the end zone twice. 4 special teams touchdowns in 3 games for Jeremiah. And it seems like the game plan today, especially when you have 2 guys back there, don't kick it to 14. as McMinn will kick it away for North Carolina Wesleyan. It's a short kick that will go to the up man who fields it. It's Herbert Pringle, the fourth. Herbert breaks away and eventually
Flag
brought
down.
down. Another flag on the special teams unit, one of them. Looks like probably a hold. There's a tornado that's got his hands up in the air and just threw his head back. Luke Foster was the one, might be the guilty party here.
Yep.
As the clock stopped at 12:11 to go here in this fourth quarter, Brevard looks well on its way to not only a senior day victory, but clinching the spirit of the Old North. And it's a illegal blindside block that will be called on Blake Shepard. So that's the reasoning for the flag, and it will move Brevard back to about its own 15-yard line. Rick, we mentioned maybe some of the benefit of having something to play for when you're out of the running, and Coach Kine said, yeah, but it would be the same regardless. He said they had maybe one practice early in the fall season when it was still summertime that the energy wasn't there. He said, other than that, practices, regardless of result or stakes in the games, the practices and the preparation has always been 100%. As Beamish will pitch this one to Zion Fauntleroy McDaniel, another flag flies in the backfield as ZFM takes to the 21 before he's met by Amon Randolph. See what the call is here, Rick. Again, the stoppages in this one have not
been penalties.
Incomplete passes,
right.
Or it's been penalties and discussions about
of penalties.
what the penalty is. It looks like another shifting penalty on the Tornadoes. Had a couple of those today. Amari Fowler, the guilty party. He's trying to get an explanation here on the near sideline. I think there's just been a couple times where the Tornadoes just, when the ball is snapped, they're not set. I think that's the explanation that Fowler got there, as Brevard now back inside its own 10-yard line. After the 5-yard penalty, clock continues to move. We're under 12 to play. And Brevard leads by 32. Beamish in the gun. Fauntleroy McDaniel on his right hip. Play clock under 10 seconds. He motions ZFM to the left. Beamish takes the snap, play action, will look to throw. He's firing it deep, looking for Reggie Taylor the second. Lots of contact. Kind of got his arm pulled there, and we're not going to get a flag.
That's kind of crazy.
Dwayne Reed on the coverage. Yeah, I think the home fans have a case here.
Yes.
Reggie was
there was
kind of
obstruction.
tugged and pulled and held, but not going to get the flag. As it'll be 2nd and 15 at the 10.
I mean,
it wasn't as blatant as the one down the far sideline here for Wesleyan, but, man, I think Reggie was trying to get back that football. He was tugged and pulled and all the things. Nonetheless, it will be 2nd and 15. But at the same time, sometimes officials like to let guys play, and I think that was a instance of that as Lane comes out of the backfield to the left side of the formation. Beamish will drop to throw again. He has to scramble out right. Beamish will take off, and he'll have about 5 yards before he's escorted out ahead of the 20-yard line. We've seen those wise decisions by Beamish today, and he's really been good about cutting down the interceptions. And another example of that right there is he takes off on the quarterback run and steps out at the 21 as the clock stops at 11:19 to go in the fourth.
Hey, Beamish keeps the big picture in mind, I think, most of the time. There's nothing to be gained by throwing an interception. You know, just you're winning. You don't need to take chances. Well, you can, but you don't need to.
So 3rd down and 5 with ZFM in the backfield. Beamish takes the snap. He'll fire it right side. He has Adam Douglas, who is ripped down by Dwayne Reed, but it'll be first down yardage for the Tornadoes. We'll call it the 29-yard line. Actually, let's say the 30. We'll give him the extra yard to the 30-yard line. As Douglas makes yet another grab. He's been impressive today, as he has been all season. some of these guys, I'm going to miss calling their names next year. Ethan Beamish, certainly one of them. Adam Douglas, who has had many game-breaking plays. Go back to the one against Erskine, 75 yards, and him and Reggie Taylor as well. These guys are going to be missed by this program, just to name a few. As Lane comes in motion right to left, Beamish takes the snap. He's looking right. He'll fire right, looking for Ramsour, and it's knocked away incomplete. Ramsour had the touchdown grab earlier that time. Good defense to interfere with that pass. As Xavier Boone was there in coverage. 2nd down and 10 from Brevard's 30-yard line with a 38-6 lead in the 4th. Rick, I don't want to jinx anything, but I just don't think there's enough possessions left in this game for Wesleyan to overcome this deficit. But you never know.
You never know.
You really never do. We've learned that quite a few times this year. That
we have.
Whether it goes for the Tornadoes or it doesn't. We've seen the Tornadoes come back from 21 down as Williams takes a handoff. He's met up the middle after a couple yards on 2nd down by Eric Cooper. Matthias Winston there on the stop as well. And it'll be 3rd and 7. Under 10 minutes to play in the 4th. I think the Tornadoes want to burn as much clock, too, to negate any potential opportunity to allow North Carolina Wesleyan back in the game. But so far, so good. This team has really put together, at least from what we've seen, its most complete wire-to-wire performance to this point here on Senior Day as Beamish takes a shotgun snap on 3rd down. Looks right, he'll fire right, has a receiver in the middle. It's Roberson. Roberson across the 50, across the 40 to about the 34-yard line where he's dragged down by Xavier Boone. And Christian Roberson wide open there in the middle. Makes a grab and takes off for about another 15 more yards. It's a 3rd down conversion for the Tornadoes to the Wesleyan 34.
What a play. That was a great pass.
So a 1st down pitch and catch between Ethan Beamish and Christian Roberson. As Beamish takes his time, breaking the huddle, play clock under 15 seconds.
Wow.
With Rayshawn Williams deep in the backfield with Beamish on 1st down. 2 receivers to the right. Blake Shepard comes in motion in the backfield. Handoff goes Rayshawn Williams. He's up the middle for a gain of about 3 to the 30. With Matthias Winston there on the stop. Winston makes the play. It's 2nd and 7 from the 31.
Clock keeps running.
Absolutely. We're almost halfway through this 4th quarter. As Darius Billingsley will be in the backfield. Here on 2nd down, Brevard slowly but surely making its way out of the huddle. As Beamish stands in the gun, Billingsley, the senior, behind him in the backfield. Beamish takes the snap, handoff goes Billingsley right up the middle. He'll break it left side, follows his blockers across the 25, and he carries the pile. Billingsley keeps the legs moving. No whistles yet. Billingsley will eventually be wrangled down at the 20. And a 1st down run, a strong run for Darius Billingsley. And it's 1st and 10 Tornadoes. Tornadoes looking to punch it in again and further extend this lead over North Carolina Wesleyan. That will make it nearly impossible at this point.
Yes.
It seems like it already is. Add the cherry on top. As we head under 7 minutes to play, Billingsley remains in the backfield with Beamish on 1st and 10. Beamish will fire at left side. He has a receiver, Douglas, who makes a move and is taken down by Dwayne Reed for a gain of about 8 or 9 to the 13-yard line. It'll be 2nd down for the Tornadoes.
Bernard Wirtz got manhandled there by the defender and kind of questioned the ref for not calling it on him.
Nonetheless, it'll be 1st or 2nd and very short for the Tornadoes. We'll spot it at the 11 as the clock continues to spin. About 6 minutes left in this one. Brevard just chewing up the clock. here late in this fourth quarter. Beamish under center, Billingsley in the backfield on 2nd and short. Can make a prediction about where this ball is going after the running effort we've seen from Darius Billingsley, and it will be a timeout call for Bill Kyatt as the clock was quickly approaching 0. We're a tick under 6 to play. 5:59 to go as Brevard looks like it is cruising to a senior day win to clinch the Spirit of the Old North crown for the first time that's been in play. We'll see if the Tornadoes can do it and finish this senior day off when we come back on the other side.
Earthling Coffee, we're not just brewing drinks, we're crafting experiences that are truly out of this world. From our amazing lattes, made with our exclusive Event Horizon espresso, roasted right here in the Pisgah Forest, to our custom energy drinks, powered by plants and coffee beans, without the crazy chemicals the big guys use. Earthling Coffee isn't just another stop, it's your launchpad for adventure, community, and flavour beyond the stars. Earthling Coffee. So what can we get crafting for you today?
Out of the timeout, Brevard 2nd and 1 from the 11-yard line. Beamish under center, Billingsley in the backfield on 2nd down and short. Two receivers out to the right, play clock under 15 seconds. He puts Shepard in motion the right side. Beamish takes the snap, handoff goes Darius Billingsley, who has first down yardage and keeps those legs moving. Does Darius inside the 5-yard line to the 4. And another strong run. He was taken down by Josiah Thomas inside the 5. And it'll be 1st and goal for Brevard. First down and goal from the 4 for the Tornado offense, with Billingsley remaining in the game in the backfield, trying to get Darius into the end zone, it seems. And from the side of those first 2 runs of this drive, it looks like he might have a good chance to. Here on 1st and goal, handoff goes right back to Billingsley. This time he's met at the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
And he'll be stopped right there. No gain on 1st and goal. Rylis there on the stop. As we're under 5 minutes to go. Final 5 minutes of this 2025 season for the Tornadoes. Look to cap off this big senior day win over North Carolina Wesleyan. Beamish under center again. Billingsley way deep in the backfield. Going to get a bit of a running start here if he does run the football. Beamish takes the snap, handoff, or play action, now floated over the middle.
Touchdown.
It was caught by Josh Quinn. Touchdown Tornadoes on a wonderfully executed play action pass. Beamish finds Quinn. We've talked about the intent to get him more involved. 5th passing touchdown for Beamish. And it is 44-6 with the extra point set to be delivered from Vandergrift. Josh Quinn has been a guy that statistically I've been watching and seeing him get more and more involved as the season has gone on. And he gets involved right there with a touchdown reception. The kick from Vandergrift is up, and the kick is good. Let's take a look at that play. It looked like I thought the ball was going to go to Billingsley there, but a beautiful play action and 5th passing touchdown for the senior out of Simpsonville, South Carolina, Ethan Beamish, who I've mentioned. I mean, with 5 passing touchdowns today, he's above 20 on the season. He has 21, and he's eclipsed 2,000 yards on the year. I mean, what a year for him. 8 interceptions, 21 to 8 touchdown to interception ratio. And really just a guy that has been a joy to watch as Vandergrift will trot to the field to boot it away here with 4:26 to go.
Talk about going out on a high note, Beamish. Ending his time at Brevard College as a senior here, his last game. 5 minutes, less than 5 minutes left in it, but he's put up 5 TDs, as you just said. And that is certainly an accomplishment to go out on.
5 touchdowns to 5 different guys.
Yes.
That's been the story this season. You know, Messiah Ramsor, touchdown. Adam Douglas, Jeremiah Lane, Reggie Taylor II, and then on that last one, Josh Quinn.
Yep.
Tornadoes will kick it away with Vandergriff. He puts a boot to leather, a high arcing kick. That will go out of the end zone once again.
Yep.
So now a little bit of a commotion.
What do we got? What do we got?
Samuel Grimes and a member of the Wesleyan squad. And he gets up clapping, does the Wesleyan player. 4:26 to go with Wesleyan taking over. First down and 10 from its own 25-yard line. Again, stick around. We'll have the special presentation of the Spirit of the Old North Trophy. For just joining us, what that means is Brevard will have the best record amongst the USA South North Carolina members against head-to-head. Brevard will finish the season 3-0 with wins over Greensboro, North Carolina Wesleyan, and Methodist. And that will be presented at the conclusion of this one. Seagraves in the backfield with Selvage. He'll throw on first down, and he finds his receiver who makes a move and gets first down yardage.
Just keep him in bounds.
Teron Wilson makes the grab, and the clock will stop to move the chains with Justice Redmond making the stop. And the clock will now move as we approach 4 minutes to play. 45-6 your score. It's been all Brevard. Wesleyan got on the board here in the second half, but the Tornadoes got out to a 31-0 start. Kind of put a stamp on this one. Throw out left to Resper, who breaks out of a tackle. He's across the 50, spins back before he steps out near the 47-yard line with Jalen Brown shoving him out. And a good pitch and catch between Selvage and Resper. Two guys on this North Carolina Wesleyan team have really been the targets in the receiving game. Resper, the leader on the team, came in this one with 847 receiving yards on the season. He's had a good game today.
Yep.
Selvage takes the snap, goes right back to Resper with a screen pass. And he makes a move, cuts back, and gets across the 40 to about the 36 before he's taken down by Obadiah Grimes and Antonio King. So first down and 10 from the Brevard 36-yard line for Selvage in this Wesleyan offense. Just trying to get back on the board and get a touchdown to end their season. Selvage takes the snap, handoff goes Seagraves, and he's met quickly by Obadiah Grimes. Seagraves had a head of steam, but Grimes able to get him down from behind. And it's second down and 9. Play clock and game clock separated by 10 seconds, so Wesleyan will have to run another play before we hit the 2-minute timeout. As Selvage stands in the gun, Seagraves to his left. Two receivers to the right, to the left on second and 9. Seagraves takes the carry again up the middle, and he has a couple yards. And number 41 makes the tackle for the Tornadoes, Seth Robinson, as he gets a round of applause from the Brevard sideline, and we're heading towards the 2-minute timeout. 2 minutes and 10 seconds of the moving clock. We'll see if Wesleyan decides to take another snap. Does not look like they will. And we will head to the 2-minute timeout. Unless they can get a snap off the next 2 seconds. They will not.
Yep.
2 minutes on the clock, 2-minute timeout. And we'll have the final 2 minutes here in 2025 when we come back on the other side.
Bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy. Will you accept this leg?
And everything that's not.
Because it doesn't matter where you tailgate, with crispy hand-breaded chicken and scratch-made biscuits. It's her!
You're not just tailgating. You're tailgating like a legend.
It's bow time. Order your tailgate box in the Bojangles app today.
Final 2 minutes of this one, the final 2 minutes here in 2025 for the Brevard College Tornadoes, who look to finish the regular season with a above 500 record. Win today would make them 6-4 as Kendrick Melton in the backfield with Selvage, who steps up to throw in the pocket, and he'll just flip it out left. He was crushed
Yep.
in the backfield by Antonio King. And it will be 4th down for this Wesleyan offense. 4th down and 6. The officials are discussing something. It was a big hit on the quarterback, but from the looks of it, it was legal.
Look good from here.
I don't see a flag. Oh, I do see a flag now. It's over on the far sideline. Clock's out at a minute 53 as we have another lengthy discussion here. And a defensive holding that will make it an automatic 1st down for Wesleyan. Moves them to the 22-yard line. First down and 10 from the 22 for Selvage. He has Kendrick Melton in the backfield. He takes the snap, fires across the middle. It was batted down, incomplete. Didn't really see who got a hand on that one. Nonetheless, it will be 2nd and 10. Second down, 10 yards to go for this North Carolina Wesleyan offense. Just looking for something to leave with here. Get on the board again. And it'll be 2nd and 10 for Selvage in this Wesleyan offense. He takes the snap, handoff goes Kendrick Melton up the middle, and he keeps the legs moving towards the 15. 7-yard gain, actually make it the 13. Abdul Malik Shalanki there on the stop. And it'll be 3rd and short for this Wesleyan offense. Third down, 4 yards to go for Wesleyan. Clock continues to spin, approaching 1 minute to play. Selvage takes a high snap and a flag. It's going to be a false start, I believe, on North Carolina Wesleyan. Flag dropped at about the 25. And that will be the call.
Sorry.
So the false start called, and it's a 5-yard penalty. Will make it 3rd and 9. Rick, we've talked about this defense bending but not breaking all season long. Not that it matters now, but you'd like to end that way with a stop deep in your own territory. I think the referee forgot to pick his flag up, by the way. It's sitting there at the 25-yard line.
Hey.
We'll see if he notices.
We'll see.
Here comes another guy to help him out, so I think this referee's going to pick it up for him. He noticed it.
Yep.
There's now a timeout call by somebody.
Wow.
So Wesleyan, to avoid the 10-second runoff, will burn a timeout. And we'll take one more with them. Take one more timeout and talk to you when we come back for the final minute and 12 seconds of this ball game.
Earthling Coffee, we're not just brewing drinks, we're crafting experiences that are truly out of this world. From our amazing lattes, made with our exclusive Event Horizon espresso, roasted right here in the Pisgah Forest, to our custom energy drinks, powered by plants and coffee beans, without the crazy chemicals the big guys use. Earthling Coffee isn't just another stop, it's your launchpad for adventure, community, and flavour beyond the stars. Earthling Coffee. So what can we get crafting for you today?
Third down and 8 after the North Carolina Wesleyan timeout. As Selvage puts a receiver in motion, takes a snap, looks left, looks right.
Yep.
And he is going to be dragged down, but he does get the throwaway.
Yes.
As Donovan Reed was there in the backfield. One of those freshmen that we've talked about this season. Gets in the backfield and will force 4th down and 8 at the 20-yard line with 1 minute and 7 to play.
Fourth and 8.
4th and 8 for this Wesleyan offense.
Their
Talked about
last
that
grasp.
bend, don't break from this defense that we've seen all season. Do they have one more stop in them? It's a play clock under 10 seconds. Selvage will take the shotgun snap, 2-step drop. He looks middle. He'll step up in the pocket. Throws across the middle. It's tipped around and caught. As a receiver gets across the 5-yard line, he's in. But there is a flag as Resper gets in the end zone. I think I know where this one's going.
Yep.
Did look like pretty obvious hold there in the backfield. Selvage is like, oh, man. I almost had my second passing touchdown of the game. But the defense back out there on the field, and Wesleyan will move backwards. It will be 4th and 18 from the 30-yard line.
Under a minute left.
56 seconds to go. Again, thank you guys for tuning in all season. We hope you guys have enjoyed this coverage wherever you may be watching, listening, just having it on in the background. We do greatly appreciate it. It's been a ton of fun as we'll continue to talk here on YouTube with basketball season underway. As we see a Gatorade dump on the sideline. Selvage will take the snap on 4th and 18. Floats it across the middle. Resper had it in his hands but couldn't complete the process. It's a turnover on downs. Brevard will take over. See, the Tornadoes decide to just kneel this one out as Bill Kyatt has been double soaked in the Gatorade bucket. As
that's great.
He will celebrate this win with his team.
Yes, indeed.
A dominant 45-6 win. I think that's where the score will end.
Yep.
Unless Brevard decides to take one more shot. 1st and 10, Brevard from its own 30-yard line. Again, stick around after the conclusion of this one. Our PA announcer, Ray Gill, will help present the Spirit of the Old North trophy to the Brevard College Tornadoes, who hold the best record in the state of North Carolina against USA South opponents. You just see the fun this group is having. That's been one of the main things all season. Just a ton of fun as Beamish will take a knee.
Yep.
And the clock will spin. You'll have to kneel it one more time. And then, oh, here comes another Gatorade bucket. Is he going to get out of the way of this one? Let's see. He's got to know it's coming at this point. Well, they're trying to get Jaden O'Leary or somebody down on the sideline.
Yep.
Bill Kyatt went all the way to the opposite side of the sideline to try and avoid that. Did a nice job in doing so. As Brevard kneels it one more time, and that's the end of this one. Brevard wins 45-6 over North Carolina Wesleyan. What a dominant performance, left zero doubt. As we'll take a moment, and then they'll recognize Brevard as the winners of the Spirit of the Old North.
Yep.
Inaugural crown. It's the first time they're doing this in the States. Something that was arranged by the coaches, and I think it's cool, especially in a season like this where you want to have stakes late. You want to have stakes left in this season. And Rick, just to close this out, man, I mean, how much fun was this team for you?
You and I have had a ball.
Yeah, it's been a ton of fun.
Watching these men grow up on the field and play the way they have, they didn't start off as strong as they have looked. Today was the culmination of a season of effort.
Yeah, it was a ton of fun watching all these guys. Again, congratulations if you were not here on Senior Day and you are a family member of a senior. You should be so proud of these guys and what they've been able to accomplish in their college careers. One guy we didn't talk about much today is Robert Dorsey. He is out with an injury. Unfortunately, he suffered that injury against Huntingdon. What a player he was to watch. Just preseason third-team All-American. He lived up to the hype all season. And all of these guys, Ethan Beamish, Brody Lindsay, Curtis Bowden Jr., Quintrell Bowman, not Curtis Bowden Jr., but all these guys, all the seniors that have provided enjoyment for us and provided enjoyment for this coaching staff and this program throughout their college careers. I think it's really something to be proud of if you're a family member or a fan. And these guys will be dearly missed next season. But the Tornadoes finished the season 6-4, 4-3 in the USA South. Had a couple games that, could have gone their way but didn't. But this team never gave up, never took the foot off the gas, and always enjoyed their time out here on the field. We're going to wait till the guys get situated to present the Spirit of the Old North crown. Really special presentation for these guys who, again, finished the season 3-0 with wins over Greensboro, North Carolina Wesleyan, and Methodist. A a really stellar performance here today. The team's still celebrating, still soaking this all in. We'll take one more ad break, and when we come back, we'll have the presentation of the Spirit of the Old North crown.
Bow time.
It's not just football season. It's tailgate season.
And this season includes every kind of football.
Crispy.
When do you want me to kind of do that? Just whenever Kristen gives us a... Fans, please turn your attention to the field for a special presentation. With today's win, Brevard has clinched the inaugural Spirit of the Old North Trophy given to the USA South team with the best record in the state of North Carolina. The Tornadoes clinched this trophy with a 3-0 record versus NC Wesleyan, Greensboro, and Methodist. Senior Women Administrator Christian Rosado will now present the team with this trophy. Congratulations to Brevard on winning the Spirit of the Old North Trophy.
So you just heard it from our PA announcer, Ray Gill. The Tornadoes will converge and celebrate this USA South presentation.
Yep.
As you see the team enjoying this one. We've enjoyed it just as much as we've got to cover these guys week in and week out. I want to thank you guys again for sticking with us this year, having a ton of fun with us as we take you through the broadcast. It's been a pleasure of mine, pleasure of Rick's, I'm sure. And we look forward to talking to you next year. It'll be another fun year of Brevard College football. Be a little while, but we'll still be on the air. Again, Tornado Talks on Mondays.
Yeah.
Basketball season going on throughout this year, throughout into Christmas and further. So looking forward to that. And we'll talk to you soon enough. So thanks for tuning in. And thanks for enjoying the season along with us. We'll talk to you next time here on YouTube.